There's
Basically,
a
you'll
second.
see when that starts.
Well, actually, we just came down here to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass. Kiss his ass. Kiss your ass.
Good Halloween, I already got my Christmas present.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Ho, 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 world. This is Chris Aballo's podcast experiment, and I am Chris Aballo. Welcome to the 2020 Half in the Bag Holiday Spectacular. We made it. This is kind of, sort of, the finale of the show for the year because we got clip shows the next 2 weeks just to get the plugs out of the way. Up at the top, we have the Best of 2020, which is audio only, so make sure you're subscribed.
Is there really a Best of 2020?
There's the Best of this show for 2020.
There's no Best of this year at all for anything.
Well, nonetheless, don't listen to these two jokers, all right? What do they know? I'm telling you that my hand-picked Cape Best of 2020 next Monday, so make sure you are subscribed through Google Podcasts or Apple Podcasts or whatever, and get that. And then the following Monday will be another clip show, the Quarantine Questionnaire Compilation, my alliterative thing that I almost tripped over, the title. So make sure you check that out as well. All the quarantine questionnaires I asked everybody earlier in the year. There's about a dozen of them. And then I'm going to answer every question I asked everybody else because people have been waiting for it. People have demanded it. And I'm willing to give the people what they want. Speaking of which,
wow,
joining me here is, as usual, Andrew Rizzatello.
Hi.
Ryan Taggart.
Go for Ryan.
And special guests, ladies and gentlemen, you know them possibly from Jay and Silent Bob's Secret Stash in Red Bank, New Jersey. You may also know them from AMC's Comic Book Men, now streaming on Amazon Prime. The Basic Cable Studs. Ming Chen, Mike Zapsik.
Wow, that's quite an introduction.
Can I get that
guy's
clip
good.
for my wife? Honey, and every time I walk into the bedroom in my bathrobe, like, those Basic Cable Studs. And Mike Zapsik, hey!
Tell her that's what she has to call you from now on.
I'm pretty sure it's your ringtone from now on. Just going to put that on a loop for a little while.
Thanks.
Honey, you hear this?
Yeah, I have to turn that off anyway. Just so when she does call and you hear that, you're like, hey, you owe me like 50 cents.
Yeah, okay.
I ain't paying.
Listen, I could get a couple of dinners out just saying I'm your ringtone. So
awesome, great.
There is that. Just on the con
That's
circuit.
fantastic. I can't get dinners out to even drop in my own name.
We're going to work on it. This might be the beginning of that.
Damn
straight. I mean, we're going to see what we can do. And also, engineer Chris, once again, twiddling the knobs, everybody.
What's going on, gentlemen? How you guys doing?
Christian Cortez, everybody.
Yes, Christian Cortez.
The faceless voice the voice of God, as you will.
The one that haunts our dreams.
Yeah, in a loving way.
Don't
with
pay attention to
puppets.
the man behind
Can you
the
talk in your
curtain.
God voice?
This is the voice of God. I'm in on your podcast.
That's what we have to do is just get him a complete black bodysuit and have him like move around. It's like, who's that shadow back there?
You really want to see that, Mike? No one wants to see me in that bodysuit.
Dude, I'm telling
And
you.
then this
hey,
booming voice comes through.
No, get him a green one. That way you can just like put different images on him as he moves around.
No.
Mike could be Alana's
They already
outside.
do that on Tell 'em Steve Dave.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
get
I'm
him
sorry.
Steve Dave. No, you don't want to see that. And that boy's got a lot of real estate to
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
You're looking at him like, oh my God.
What is that?
It's like, oh my, it's like, why don't we just like put Ron Jeremy in there?
Right.
At least something will look proper.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, we didn't bring these guest stars in just for merriment. We also brought them here to drink. It's the Half in the Bag Holiday Spectacular.
Yes.
So there's an assortment of adult beverages here.
What do we have here for our future endorsement sponsorship?
Let's, Andrew, what did you bring?
Well, all right. First is that since he's the only one that will drink peated whiskey, at least in this room, since he's such a fan, since he's been so great to us coming here, he got us, or I got him, the Peat Monster by Compass Box.
It's way too early to
I know,
start
I'm like,
scrambling.
what the fuck?
He hasn't even had a sip yet.
There's a lot of show coming out.
So Peat Monster is exactly what its name sounds like. It is.
It's named after a guy named Pete Monster?
Well, yes.
I'd hope
No.
so.
That was to get back to Ron Jeremy. That was his original porn name.
I bet it was.
Pete Monster.
Bog Monster, more like it.
It's just like, you look to me like a Pete Monster. Peter Monster. It's kind of backwards.
Yeah.
Monster
Yeah.
Peter Monster.
And once he hit it big, that's why they took My Little Monsters off the
Ah,
shelves.
right,
Yeah,
yeah. See, there
because
it is,
parents
there it
didn't
is.
really feel comfortable having Ron Jeremy sleep with their
Conspiracy shows
children.
itself.
Imagine that.
I know.
You're far too kind.
Oh, dude, don't worry about it.
You know, you could have gotten like Beefeater gin.
No,
or,
no. Listen, as
you
a
can get that
fellow
anywhere.
alcohol enthusiast,
Yeah.
I am not going bottom. That's not even bottom of the barrel. That's
Right.
like dirt. All right.
As a fellow booze hound.
Wow, Beefeater gin.
He likes
just,
you.
just
Yeah, you're
getting
damn right
the
I did.
shit slapped out of it.
Dogfish for life.
You guys spent $17 on me? Thank you so much.
this is truly beautiful, and yeah, we're gonna have to share this tonight.
Well, you're going to have
Totally.
more of it because I'm sorry, I'm not a peat guy. So, and that, again, just like that name says, it is ridiculously peated.
But he is a booze guy, though.
I am.
So he's going to partake.
So yes, I will partake, and I also brought with us the Dalmore Cigar Malt Reserve.
Dude.
It's this is my favorite whiskey. Out of every whiskey I've ever had, this is absolute favorite, and it's also one of the more expensive ones.
May I just take a sniff?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't
Go
drink,
right-
but I
no,
do
no,
smell.
Go right ahead.
Smell all you want.
All right.
You don't smell that bad.
Thank you. Can I get that clip for my wife?
That's all this show is going to be. It's
Yeah,
just clips from
me?
Mike.
Yeah.
We only have a few minutes to butter you up, so we gotta throw it running.
Take a whiff of that, Mike.
Yeah, the
It's
clock
going
is
to wake
ticking.
him up. That's
Oh
what
wow, you can really smell the peat.
Yeah, like, yeah, man.
The monster.
And the monster. Oh, he's got one of those fancy ice
oh,
cubes.
look
He
at
does.
Yeah.
All right.
This is all, come on.
He's like, you have to drink it like raw.
Sir.
Yeah, we got to get this going because nobody's starting out drunk, but the idea is to
Salute.
get
Cheers.
a good amount of the way
Yeah,
there.
in the back.
to Cape
Boys.
episode.
Yes.
Was it 147?
147.
Okay, 147.
To 147
Cheers.
more.
Cheers.
And to you guys having us here, thank you.
Cheers. Of course, all
Yes,
the
appreciate
all
it.
day, any day.
We're going to take you up on that. I'm
Damn,
telling you,
that's
we're bringing bunk beds in.
Why
Oh,
not?
it hits you on the hits you on the backside.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Slaps you on the backside. Thank you.
Listen, you said
Yeah.
you were a Pete fan, so like you gave me the Lagavulin 16 the last time I was here.
Happy to do it.
Dude, and like I saw the table in there. If we could take a camera in there at some point during this live show and just show the table of magnificence.
We're gonna shoot some B-roll.
Okay.
We'll throw that up on the YouTube channel.
Because that's just amazing, and I knew that if it wasn't something like this, it would have to be like an Ardbeg or a Lagavulin.
Yeah,
or, you know.
and this one's going behind the glass case for sure.
Awesome. Thank you for the
can't-
privilege.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
Look at that.
And you were ragging on me for droning on about the Muppets. I mean, I just heard you do 5 minutes on like I don't like this, but it's really good at the same time.
Well, to be fair, that was my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
You bastards have got me going on a theme here.
Oh, jeez.
In there, behind the glass partition right there,
Oh, here.
The
I'll go-
Ron
I'll go
Jeremy.
grab
it's a Ron Jeremy bottle of booze. So
Am I replacing Ron Jeremy?
I swear, I think we're putting up his bail fund.
A plaster
right now.
cast?
Yeah,
God.
can we just get him on the show at this point?
Oh God.
We're gonna keep talking about him.
Out of the county jail.
You can find him at the Whiskey. I've seen him 100 times at basically every concert I've gone to.
You're
at the
not
Whiskey
finding
Go.
him anywhere outside of
Yeah, outside of prison.
incarceration right now.
Well, he-
Really?
This is true.
He might be on a chain gang. You don't know. You're driving by. Oh, I used to do that. You know, when we drive by and you see the DOT guy on the side of the road in the orange jumpsuits, I'm like, convict. Which is awful for a bunch of reasons. One, it really is because I had these are the low level criminals that
these
they
are-
got
yeah,
out there.
minimal
Okay.
security.
And there was a bench warrant out for my arrest about 24 years ago. Yeah, 'cause-
No. We can't,
won't ask.
We can't just graze over that.
No, you got to tell
What
us.
happened?
oh, it was I didn't show up for a court mandated appearance.
Okay.
And I had a really bad habit of driving on the revoke list, you know, because I personally think that driving should be a right, not a privilege.
You lost your license at one point, right? Okay, no comment.
No, if you're on the revoke list, yes, you've.
It's gone. I don't have it anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Where is it? You guys have it.
You lost it in your file cabinet. It's not my fault.
I didn't lose it.
An unfortunate phishing accident
from me.
Yeah, you bastard stole it from me.
It's in a file folder somewhere in this municipal building.
What is he? What are you unfolding me?
This is a it's starting to fall apart. I got to tape this back together. This is a genuine Ocean Township Municipal Court bail receipt. So I too also had a warrant out for my arrest back in.
And he saved this stuff.
You carry this around like a picture of your kids?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
He doesn't even carry around pictures of his kids.
Yeah, well,
so what did you do?
Not after tonight.
I'm a hardened criminal, guys.
Yeah, right?
See?
Are we gonna have to go around the table?
Yeah, like Jesus.
I think so.
I mean,
what were you in for?
I was confused for a drug dealer in Bricktown at one point.
Really?
Hey, me too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a whole event in and of itself.
Yeah. My very first ticket ever. I was leaving the Target parking lot in Bricktown, going up Cedar Bridge, and 2 brick police officers pulled me over because my car matched the description of a wanted drug dealer, and I could hear them talking behind my car.
Right.
Mind you, this was my first ticket ever. I'm like 17, maybe 18. I'm freaking the fuck out in my car. Yeah,
and rightly so.
Yeah, and they gave me a ticket for obstruction of view because I had my OCC.
Oh, please.
Oh, that's the crap ticket they
When
give
you-
you.
Yeah,
They
it
can't
is.
give you anything else.
So you literally didn't do anything wrong.
I did
They
nothing,
should've just let you
nothing
go.
wrong.
But they're not going to miss an opportunity for fundraising. So here's a ticket for some
here's
bullshit.
here's a $55 ticket from something hanging on your rearview mirror.
There you go. Yeah, that's your graduation tassel.
Yeah,
Okay,
right?
exactly, right?
But on the flip side, if that happened in California, just because your vehicle matched the criminal's vehicle, they would just open fire. So I'm not saying that was great, but it could be worse.
Could be worse.
That's my topical humor.
Yeah, 2020, everybody.
Thank you. Yeah, 2020 has been a great year.
Scott Harding says Andrew looks guilty. So
of course you would. Of course you would.
Scotty, he's watching.
Listen, I don't have a Durango anymore, so I can't flip anything. I know you're watching.
You always.
Yeah, Andrew's flipped enough cars. So, what are you drinking, Ryan? What did you bring to the party?
Chocolate, banana, peanut butter
You
stout.
want to hold that up so the people at
Is
home
it
can
lovely?
see it?
It
This
is
is from,
absolutely lovely.
Heavy Reel down in
and
Seaside Heights.
turn it around.
New Jersey.
Yeah, turn it.
Look at
It's
that.
at the can next
you
to
can.
you.
We got the
Give
second
everybody-
camera there. There it is.
Yeah.
Look at that Choco banana.
Are you
Choco
purposely
nana.
doing the?
Oh, that's awesome.
It's beautiful.
Dude,
It's
it-
8-bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, 8-bit,
delicious.
If you like your stouts 8-bit, this is the way to go.
Yes, it's the way to go.
Always go 8-bit.
Hey man, they've done crazy things with the 8-bits, the side scrollers and whatnot, especially in the indie stores.
Yeah.
So wait, Ming, what did you do?
Well, so I got
I don't
pulled
know if you guys
over.
said
Going back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
got-
all over the road.
I
pardon
got
me.
pulled over twice on the same night for having a headlight that was out. And so the first time, the guy was like, "Do you know why I'm pulling you over?" I was like, "Was I speeding?" He's like, "No, your headlight's out, boss." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Boss?
Like, yeah.
Right.
He's like, "Well, I have you on camera. I have to give you a ticket." I'm like, "No, you don't."
I've heard
But
that one.
he gave me a ticket. I went and had fun. Luckily, I didn't get messed up. I think I had one a Beta strawberry, so it was barely a beer.
That's like a kid's beer.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah, and a White Claw.
Yeah. Then,
Kids beer and a chick beer.
as I was driving home, get pulled over again in nearby Deal, where they're notorious
Oh.
for pulling you over. And I was like, "Listen, I know why you're pulling me over for. I've already gotten pulled over tonight for this, so I'm just letting you know. I know I'm going to get this taken care of."
Right.
And he's like, "Well, I smell alcohol in your breath. Get out of the car."
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
What?
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, but I knew I was fine. I knew I like
Yeah,
a Beta strawberry.
right.
Come on, come on.
Yeah.
That's like 4.3%.
I remember
I'm
my
like,
first
there's more
beer.
wheat in there than anything
Yeah.
else. Like,
Yeah, so he had me follow the pen and walk the line, and he was like, "Well, I guess I can't give you another ticket, so just get this taken care of." I'm like, "I know."
You didn't say, but I'm on camera.
Yeah,
start dancing in front of the cop car.
yeah. But the thing is, he's like, "Well, let me see the other ticket." And you know, what do you do with the ticket? You just chuck it in the back seat.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I don't know if you've ever seen the back seat of my car. There's like cables.
We got a camera down there right now. Actually,
There's GI Joe figures.
Let's go to the live footage, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Wait, who the hell is that?
So I literally had to. I was like,
It's like
digging.
crabs crawling around
Yeah.
back there.
They are. and not the kind from the beach.
Whenever you lose something, it just ends up in Ming's car.
Yeah, it looks
Where
like
my socks went.
I was gonna say I got a whole lot of missing socks.
My virginity's back
What
there?
kind of socks?
oh, yeah. It looked like
Man, you can keep that.
yeah. It looked like the back of Meredith's minivan from The Office.
Yes.
It was like that. Yeah. So I was digging around in there, and I'm pissing my pants too because I'm like, well, maybe what if like a false positive comes up? What if the
Right.
breathalyzer?
Right.
I don't know what he's looking for, but I find the ticket. He's like, all right, you're just get that taken care of. So what happened was I was like, well, screw that. I'm going to fight this because I went to the auto parts store the next morning at 7 a.m. when they opened and kept the receipt, and I was going to go fight this.
And the cops are waiting there for you in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I knew you'd be here.
Yeah, I was like, screw that. I'm not going to pay the 85.
You still smell like booze.
Yeah. Hey, Alki. That's it.
Hey, Alki.
Yeah.
Got you surrounded.
So I was going to go fight.
There's a lot of trash in this back seat. Sir, do you have any booze back there?
I decided I wanted to go fight it, but I never made the court date. And so what happens when you don't go to the court date? Bench warrant for your arrest. And I got a letter a few weeks later going, hey, if you get pulled over again, like you failed to appear in court, there's a warrant out for your arrest. If you get pulled over again, like we will throw you in jail unless you go and pay the fine. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, right.
So I went and paid the fine, but that was the receipt. But the whole thing, like I'm at the thing, and like they're asking these weird questions, like, what's your shoe size? I'm like, what the hell do you need? I was like, oh, shit. Like, in case I go to jail. Yeah, and all this. And I'm really pissing my pants now. So
What's your shoe size?
Yeah, but, I paid
how long can your hair get?
Yeah.
We're putting you on suicide watch.
So if you skip a court date that you requested because you want to fight it,
Yep,
they'll
bench
still
warrant. Yep.
bench warrant?
Yeah,
Oh, my God, yeah.
So it's not like they told you had to come and you didn't show up. Like
Right.
you're like, I'm going to fight, and then you didn't show
Well,
up.
yeah, because you're
And they
wasting,
can still arrest
government money because
Yeah.
they still have to come to work.
They
because
waste
you
plenty of
requested
their
it.
own money. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, this is true. It's like, do you
What
have
difference
any
does it
idea?
make?
So you're wasting the government's money that they took from you out of taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they waste every penny that we
It's
paid.
not going to be a political podcast.
I definitely
Stop.
got scared straight that day. I was like,
Yeah.
keep this on me. Just be like, keep your nose clean. Don't be an idiot. Don't,
You've lost your peated whiskey privilege.
Don't chuck your ticket in the backseat of a car that's a fucking Sarlacc pit, basically.
Exactly.
Sarlacc pit! Yes!
But do not, just don't be an idiot.
It's
and so
getting nerdy, YouTube.
Wouldn't that have been awesome if Ming's back there looking and he just Boba Fett's like steps on it.
Yeah, right.
You ain't. No, not this
today.
time, motherfucker.
Oh, so that's how he got out of there.
Hey, spoilers. Come
I
on.
also keep that around to impress people. I'm like, I'm an outlaw. I'm a rebel.
Yeah, sure.
Because
Why did I bring up? I forget.
Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Which is,
It's just good for the show.
and
It's
ironically,
entertainment.
you and I are the ones not drinking, and we don't know.
I know.
It's like, I don't know.
This just went off the rails naturally. However, I will say, I'm pretty sure we have at least a sitcom pilot between the two of you. It's like, they're nerds. They lost their licenses. How are they going to tour the cons this summer? You know, like, I think we're onto something. Like, I really think that's a solid idea.
The
Like,
ultimate, and I recommend this for you or any other podcast out there.
Sure.
If you do get arrested and you get the mugshot, put the mugshot on a T-shirt and sell a million of them because that's what Brian Johnson did. There was
Really?
a T-shirt
Oh my
with
God,
him.
Wait,
he had
what?
He had a bench warrant. He got arrested.
Steve Dave.
Yeah, Steve Dave, Brian Johnson, co-star of Comic Book Ben, and in the shirt he's smiling and shit. He's got that.
He's got that
shit-eating
He's
grin.
like,
Yep.
yeah, dickweed.
Yeah,
Was this before or after Comic Book
it was
Man?
This was during comic
during.
book.
What better time?
Yeah,
I mean,
but yeah, same thing. He had a bench warrant. Didn't appear in court. Got pulled over, and he's like, "Well, we have to arrest you." It's like, we know who you are, but sorry, we have to
And
arrest
we're
you.
fans.
right.
Yeah, oh, that's even...
But,
And we're fans.
but we have you on camera.
Yeah, and yeah. I mean, by the time he left there and paid his bail and shit, like he had negotiated with a K-9 unit guy to appear at his niece's school. Like, this is how he gets away with everything. But me, they would have tossed him a
fantastic.
slammer immediately.
Right.
Yeah, but what did he do? He requested the mugshot. He put it on a T-shirt, and he's got a. I've seen that
He
T-shirt.
requested them. He's like, can I keep that? After
Yeah,
you-
I think
Oh,
you're
yeah.
allowed to get the
Oh, yeah,
mugshot.
sure.
It's public record,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's yeah.
Oh,
I did,
yeah, I
It's
mean-
like school photos, man.
There's a juxtaposition for you. Your senior class photo and your mugshot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
that
sure
would be
that's
perfect.
the entire Southwest.
How have things changed?
Hey, that's a good mugshot. Can I use that for my driver's license?
For my dating profile?
Everyone needs a cool mugshot, so we should all get arrested.
We're going
Find
to
a
work on
reason.
it.
You do that.
I mean,
Best conversation
If I
starter on
can
Tinder
sell
ever.
T-shirts.
I mean, yeah. Now we're an opportunity
Side
missed
hustle.
when it comes to merch. I mean,
I
who
just
knew?
remembered, and it's Ron Jeremy who brought us full circle.
Yes,
right.
Yeah.
it is.
That's it.
Come on, Vix.
Thanks,
my,
Ron.
my wife pointed out.
If you look at the screen here, there's actually Brian Q. Quinn wearing the mugshot shirt. So there it is.
And
ladies
Brian
gentlemen.
Johnson looks amazing with that Billy Gibbons beard going
Oh
and
my
just
God, yeah.
everything. And he's a big dude anyway, isn't he? Like 6'4" or something like that. So it's
Your personal
and that's,
four.
That's the shirt. Look at him. He clearly doesn't give a crap.
Like,
That's
that's
amazing.
a Johnny Cash album right there.
It is,
That's
yeah.
what that
Yes.
is.
it
sure.
is.
That is awesome.
That is great.
That's amazing.
Anyways,
So we're gonna get into a little bit of holiday talk.
Okay.
Now that we're a good chunk of the way into it, we talk booze, we talk being criminals, and
Right.
the next natural progression is Christmas. So, you guys obviously big into toys. Anybody who's taken a cursory view around what's going on in
Yes.
the room here, you guys are huge. So, what were the toys as kids? Be it something for the holidays or not. I mean, and I realize you guys are a couple years older than us, so I'm thinking maybe it's like Mego dolls, G.I. Joes, certainly Star Wars.
well, Mike actually got Christmas presents. My family didn't really celebrate, so I got squat.
Really?
Yeah. My parents, Asian. They
No.
No, seriously, they're in the back of his car. He can show you.
I can show them to you.
They're living back there.
I'm gonna pass out.
Yeah, they're doing Mike's laundry as we speak.
Oh man,
I can say that. I can say
That
that.
was perfect.
and they're bootlegging DVDs, so it's awesome.
Yeah, they did not want to buy into the commercialism of American Christmas, so
Really?
I really did not get many toys as a kid.
And you wanted them to buy into.
And
the
now you're making up
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, you
I
absolutely
mean,
are.
it's not far from the truth. Yeah,
Seriously.
Yeah. Take that,
get
Mom
it.
and Dad.
What was the big thing when you
But
were a
Mike,
kid?
It was Migos.
Was it?
Oh my god, I adored Migos, and my one true wish was for like they used to have play sets.
Yes.
Like the
the
Hall of
display stuff.
Justice.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
Batcave. Never
Star
got them.
Trek.
Yeah. Oh my.
Yeah, the
mom,
not the holodeck, the front deck.
the
bridge, yeah,
the bridge, yeah.
Never got the bridge. My mom went to Two Guys one time. It was like after Christmas, and I was just like this close to being out of toys. You know, you hit that age,
Right.
And she got me the Star Trek, like Mission on Delphi 6 or whatever the hell it was, and you stuck your hand, and it was like some lady's old pantyhose, you know, and you make
It's
like,
stretched
Right,
out.
right,
Yeah,
right.
right.
and you grabbed your Mego character like I'm gonna kill you, and
Like
I'm
Frightened
like,
style.
You were so you got to be the space peated monster. and just
exactly.
reach in?
Yeah. You are. Space Ron Jeremy. And
He's gonna love all this free promotion.
He is, absolutely.
yeah, because
That's $5.
'Cause he's tuning in right
$5.
now.
oh, he's tuning in right now. You know, it's like his 30 minutes of free access to the internet.
Yeah,
at the county
and he came
jail.
up on my dopey show.
Anyone want to donate to his release fund?
No.
Anyone want to buy a Brian Johnson T-shirt?
Absolutely.
At least no percent of that goes to the Ron Jeremy.
Or Ron,
no percent whatsoever.
criminal defense fund. So that was the big toy then when you were a kid.
That
You
was
used
I would have
the Mego
loved to have
sets.
had one of those or one of the cars. They had the Batmobile, they had the Batcopter, which
Right.
looked like shit, but I mean it was just like
Still
melted
awesome when you're like
plastic.
5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, this is
Right.
great. And my father's like,
Doesn't hold up.
there are boxes. Make your own play set. It's gonna be 10 times better. And I'm like, but it doesn't have that same plastic smell, and when I burn it, I can't get high. You know?
Wow.
That was a 13-year-old
entire-
me.
Well, listen, that was an era when you had to make your own fun.
Yeah,
so there
right.
you go. These
Yeah.
kids today are just so
Airplanes,
spoiled.
So spoiled.
with the processed drugs and the interwebs and
Yeah, and their
Dan-
smartphones.
You're
and
Dan Fogelberg.
Zima. And
Don't blame us for that shit. That's all your fault.
Dan Fogelbergs.
Well, it all worked out for you, Mike. Look at you now.
Yeah,
right?
Look at you now.
I mean, if I wanted to, I could go and buy all that stuff. You know,
and
all
we
the-
do. Look at this place.
We do. Yeah.
Yeah, clearly. It's like
do.
you're one big
have,
Jim
yeah.
camper shy of the entire
I'm like-
70s.
But Kevin still has his big Jim camper.
He would.
In
He would.
storage.
In
I've
storage,
wanted
yes.
to take it so many times, but I'm like, it's not mine.
It's not yours,
not
man.
mine.
Can we
But you're like,
lease
I
it?
can bootleg it.
But I wanted to take it.
Yeah.
But
That's
It
hysterical.
would have been much funnier if it was in your car. Not storage.
I think it's teleporting there now.
How do we know it's not? There could be a wormhole from the
You'll
Sarlacc
never-
pit into
You'll
Ming's
never know.
backseat.
You'll never know.
Yeah, the only way we're
All of
going
a
to
sudden,
find.
we go outside. Ming's car is sitting like this.
It's just cut in half, and the other's like, wait a minute, where's the other half of Ming's car?
It's like
in Toledo.
Yeah, right.
I can still drive this. I'll figure it out.
Kevin's texting with somebody right now, just like, you check my storage unit.
Keep that fucker away and change the lock.
Change the locks.
Lock. Change all codes.
Shifty bastard.
All
You
of
get me
them.
my toy back right now.
Get me a security company. I want detail.
Yeah.
And,
So
Jay,
then-
and Jay is just too busy playing Fortnite or whatever the hell he's playing now on his
Probably.
laptop.
Yeah, I'm tuning in.
Yeah, well, it ain't Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh God!
Oh, this is
that
true.
poor bastard. Everyone's like, "No, we want it out. We want it out," and it's all buggy. Now, what do you want?
Yeah, they don't want nothing.
PS5 maybe?
Well,
Yeah,
hey, I
well-
have a friend who's auctioning one off right now.
Oh,
of course.
Is it bricked already?
No,
Yeah.
I want
That'll
mine
be
to come
$3,000.
pretty bricked.
Yeah, I told this story 100 years ago on the only podcast that matters. I think it was probably our first Christmas episode, so 10 years ago now.
Whoa.
And somebody, we worked. I worked at a time. Jack worked there later, but at a big box retailer. And this is when the Xbox 360 came out.
Yep.
So let's say like 04, 03. I don't remember what holiday season that was. Somebody comes in after Christmas. It's not working. Shock of shocks. You know, just like when the first incarnation of every console. And they bring it in. I'm like, well, we don't have any because obviously couldn't get your hands on one. So they couldn't. They want an exchange. But the guy pulls out 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and a PayPal receipt. Like, didn't buy it from the store, obviously. Bought it from somebody on eBay.
Right.
$1,200.
Oh, no.
And
So why did he bring it in?
Because he wanted
he-
to show everyone that he was a dumbass.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you know?
Basically.
Have
Yeah, I
you
mean, that's the
seen
answer,
all the
yeah.
people that are paying $500 to $1,000 for the box
yeah.
for the
people are
PS5?
insane.
Because people aren't paying attention to the title of whatever
Yep.
it is, and
Yeah.
it says box only.
No
in parentheses,
refund.
No refund. And you see the bids just skyrocketing because
Yeah.
they just look at the pictures.
Yeah.
Like, this is second grade again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd
$1,000
think
for
eBay
the
would
box.
jump on that, though.
The
and be like,
box.
no.
eBay doesn't care.
You can't sell a
e-
$500 box.
eBay gets a cut.
Exactly.
They're all about
Yeah.
those high dollar
They're
options.
like, didn't you read it? It said no refund.
Exactly.
what
There's
happened
nothing
to-
wrong with
That's
this.
me
You're
getting
the idiot.
Excuse me, Better Business Bureau.
Buyer beware, everybody.
I have a story.
Buyer beware.
Yeah, like, pay attention. Read the fine print, even though it's not fine. It's bold, and it's right in the fucking title.
That's right, convict.
So how, Ming? Let me ask you then.
Yes.
So you not having
It
Christmas?
sucked. Yeah, scarred me for life. Yes.
Okay. Well, moving on.
Yeah, next.
But how did that affect? Because I want to get into it with these two
Okay.
now that they have kids.
Yes.
How did that impact? Now you.
Oh, they
and
get a
then Christmas
mountain
are-
of presents.
That's
dude.
what I was
Yeah,
wondering.
Oh, it's a mountain. Yeah.
if it's
It's taller than a
the
tree.
pendulum has swung completely in the opposite direction.
Yeah, well, I
and-
mean, on the flip side, my wife had like pretty big, huge Christmases.
Yeah?
Yeah. My mother-in-law loved loading them up. So that
Sounds
was
like my wife.
That was nice to see.
Yeah,
So it's
that-
oh boy.
You know what's funny? I literally moved the glass from here because I was. See, I'm the problem.
Cannot take you anywhere.
Oh boy.
See ya.
And still,
And you're not
I
even
don't
drinking.
bring it Applebee's anymore.
That's all right. Christian can attest that that's not the worst thing that's been on this table. So the
Yeah,
worst thing
it's-
that's been spilled on this table.
As he, what? Whoa! Whoa!
I remember the first time Jack and I came in here, there were pecker tracks everywhere. So
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Why are you
don't.
laughing so hard over there?
I don't want to talk about it.
Where did those Lysol wipes go?
It was a very sensitive subject.
I'm making mittens out of this.
Actually, I think it was right. It was actually right there, Mike. So wasn't it, Christian? Yeah, right. It was right there. It's actually right there.
That's my voice from Respect.
Shout out to Respect the Blackout.
Respect the Blackout.
Shout out.
There we go.
Oh wait.
I was right.
Wait,
Okay.
those. Oh wait.
All right, calm down over there.
I know what kind of visitors
Whoa,
they've
now.
had.
I absolutely love those guys. Just for that.
Those guys are awesome.
Yeah. Anyways.
We had to get them in here.
Anyways.
We do.
Yeah.
Anyways, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Don't
Yeah.
get pulled over, is what we're saying. Don't.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we overcompensate for our
Right.
kids.
Yeah.
So I don't want them to go through what I went through. So
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, that was a big concern for Andrew. I mean, we talked about this years ago.
Yeah.
But you were saying because you oftentimes got ripped off on
Yes.
Christmas
Oh yeah.
compared to.
I came from a big family. My mother. Now I didn't know my father's side, but my father came from a family of 10 Italian parents, and my mother came from a family of 8 German.
Wow.
So there was. We went to my grandmother from my mother's side's house every Christmas, so it was a huge gathering. And there was definitely favorite cousins and favorite children and whatnot.
Those little sacks of shit.
yeah.
It wasn't even little. It wasn't even
Oh
little.
my God! My father's Czechoslovakian, my mother's Irish. So they fuck like bunnies. So I had 5 older brothers, so there were 6 of us.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was the youngest, so I did get spoiled.
Right.
But of course, you got the favorite ones who got the good shit.
Right.
And it wasn't even like my direct family. It wasn't my mom and dad. It was all the aunts and uncles. Like my two cousins. My one cousin I'm best friends with. Like I do anything for him. It's just that it's Christmas. Guess what? He's getting the brand new system, whatever it be, whether it's Sega, Super Nintendo, whatever it was, and a game. And what am I getting at 10 years old? Socks.
Well, he was a child of divorce, right? So those are the ones who
Not
clean
even
up.
divorce.
Oh no.
Not even divorce. Just out of wedlock.
Oh. Even better.
Even better. Yeah.
You got called the fuck out.
So that explains it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Did you
so
get Krampus?
Yeah.
Because
what bastard!
I mean,
Literally.
literally, yeah. And his mother was Puerto Rican, so that was a hell of a Christmas.
Wow.
Best food ever, though.
Oh yeah.
I have no
food
doubt.
ever.
Yep.
Sure.
No, not hating at all
Wow.
on the Puerto Rican Spanish Christmas.
Yeah,
Please,
yeah.
conquito.
Yeah.
Not delicious.
But what was the best Christmas gift you think you've gotten upon memory?
Yeah, let's start with you.
With me,
Yeah.
like, are you like all the way up till now?
Just in yeah. Like what stands out as like one of your favorite Christmas gifts?
I can tell you what used to be. All he wanted was what was that Xbox accessory that you wanted so badly with the motion that you could
the
Kinect?
Kinect?
Yeah, the
Kinect.
Kinect.
Yeah.
It's all he talked about, and like 2.5 weeks after Christmas, it was collecting dust. I mean, it's literally all he talked about.
Did you have that Star Wars game
since
where
it
you
came
could
out.
use the
No,
force?
I
and
didn't
shit?
have the Star Wars.
But all he did was talk about it. And then we're laughing like, wow, why aren't you using this thing? Like we used to record the podcast at his apartment.
Yeah.
And then he just got sick of it so quickly, but all he did was talk about it for months.
It's definitely one of those pieces of technology where it's overhyped, and you're like, you can do all these things, and you can't. You absolutely can't. No matter
Yeah.
how
So
many
what-
patches
it wasn't
come
that
through with
cool.
it.
Well, when you hack it, you can actually do a bunch of cool things. Like
Yeah,
you can
I'm not
actually.
that talented.
That's
Does he
fair.
look like a hacker to you?
Yeah, I don't see
I
the
wouldn't
serial
trust
shit
him with a
once.
soldering iron.
He had
but
to listen
still.
to me talk about tuna cans. All right, so
He looks like a drug dealer, according to
Yeah,
some
yeah.
local cops. All right,
Still does.
Definitely drug dealer.
He doesn't look like a hacker.
Still does.
Still
So,
does.
so what was it? Do you have a favorite gift now that you're an adult and you have your own Christmases and you have
honestly,
your wife and
now
everything?
that I think about it, it was probably Roxy, my dog.
Oh, look at you, you big
that's
softy.
adorable.
Yeah. No, seriously though. Like out of everything, I mean, Roxy's still alive. She's 11 years old
Okay.
now.
And
but
she's
yeah,
a pug, so she's on borrowed time at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, don't they
absolutely.
last like 8.5 years?
No, 14.
Really?
Typically, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Small
I thought-
dogs.
I didn't think they lasted that long because
You
they got.
talk about like it's a car, like it's planned obsolescence or some shit.
I mean, just based on the nasal activity alone, I didn't think there was a whole lot of air
I had to have an
circulation.
animal similar to myself at the time, so
This is true, actually. So she's on a litany of medications for her allergies as well.
breathalyzers and everything else.
That's what it sounds like.
And she's seeing a doggy psychologist. You know.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that too.
Neuroses.
Like
but-
she looks
Yeah.
sad.
Especially now that we have a kid.
All
Yeah.
pugs look
Dope
sad.
up your dog.
They do, yeah.
What about you? You have a favorite? I could be as an adult, as a kid, whatever. Any Christmas.
Yeah, favorite gift. You guys know the story. Right after Jen and I started dating, it was probably the first year when Dan Aykroyd had come to Sam's Club when he was
yeah.
promoting his Crystal Skull vodka.
Yeah.
Right. Crystal Head. Crystal Head.
Crystal
is what it's
Head,
called.
yeah.
Crystal Head. And she printed out the picture of the four of us, the three of us and Jack, when we went to see Ghostbusters in the theater. And we all dressed in the Ghostbusters shirts, and we stood in front of the poster in the lobby and had him sign it, and he signed the vodka and brought it to me, and I cried like a baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was just awesome. Like,
No, it is. That's
she
amazing.
already like knew me so well, and I like had this like little suspicion that she was going there that day because I knew he was going to be there, and she was going somewhere with someone, and she wouldn't tell me where, and I was like, no, she's
It's
not doing
November,
that.
and she's like, I'm going to the beach. You're like, no, you're not. Like,
Yeah,
we're-
and then I get this. I got the the skull full of vodka with his signature and the picture of us. and
That's cool.
It was awesome. So that's it's going to be hard to top that. Like,
I bet.
I mean, all the toys were cool when I was a kid, but that was
I mean, Bill Murray.
Being a
maybe
Ghostbusters
Bill,
freak.
Bill Murray autograph, that would top it, right?
well, yeah, maybe a Bill Murray autograph.
Yeah, because that's the most
I
elusive.
met Ernie Hudson. I have his autograph,
Yeah.
and Dan Aykroyd's. But yeah, Bill Murray would probably.
I met him. We made him drive around in a freaking ice cream truck.
I know. How about a skull
Yeah, it was,
full of vodka, but it's Harold Ramis's skull?
Wow.
Like his actual skull.
That'd be
Yes.
sacrilege, I think, for Ryan.
Ooh, I don't know. As I say, I'd have mixed feelings because I love Egon. So
Yeah.
He gone, but
Right
not
there
forgotten.
for you.
but right there, and I can drink out of it. This is blasphemous. No.
Yeah, Mike, how dare you?
Come on,
How dare
dare
you?
you,
making me
Mike.
sweat.
It was
here.
actually really easy.
Yeah, it was,
Oh my god!
It's right there. He left it plain open.
I'm
I know.
surprised
Yeah.
he got to it first.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, no, there's an episode of Comic Book Man where we made Ernie Hudson drive around in an ice cream truck.
We were selling comics.
We were
instead
selling
of ice
comics
cream.
out of it.
Trying to trick the kids into.
Did you?
Hold on, let me call out Adam, who's watching right now. Ask
Okay.
his son, who is your adoring fan.
Oh,
if
cool.
you remember when we went to
Yep.
Colts Neck.
Yeah.
He took
Yes.
that picture, and his son was incredibly jealous.
Wow.
So,
His kid's welcome to come down here anytime.
oh, he'd die.
Yeah, we'll get it down.
Ethan his head would explode.
Okay.
You hear that, Adam? Bring Ethan down here.
Yeah, bring him down.
Yeah,
for
bring
sure.
bring your son down to a place where his head will implode.
yes.
He said explode, not implode.
Explode.
And guess
Explode.
what?
More of a mess.
That's job
More of a-
security because you're
I mean,
cleaning it up.
That would be a fun trick.
You thought some spilled whiskey was a problem.
Yeah.
But listen,
Or some bumping and grinding over here. Still tacky, I'm telling you.
You have no idea, Mike. You have no idea.
Yes, I do.
He's like, I watched the show.
it's like I was here the next morning. Oh, I know.
I know.
Are you kidding? Why do you think there are like solo cups over the cameras you got placed around here sometimes, Ming?
Good point. Good point.
Oh, you guys getting inside stuff. See, everybody who's tuning in.
Yep.
If you're a comic book man fan, listen. You want to know what goes on now? This is the real. This is the post show. All right.
Yeah.
This is some Talking Dead nonsense.
Yeah,
this
pretty much.
This is real life
right.
after
This
TV.
close to
television
being
success.
convicts. That close.
Convicts.
That's the line for the rest of the
Convicts.
night. If it's not something that he's going to clip and make into a ringtone, it's convicts.
Convicts. It's on camera. Can you tell my wife that? We got a whole.
Yeah.
He's got more catchphrases than I do already.
At this point, I think
This
I
is
think
going to be a
if-
quotable show.
I think so. If we put "Can you tell that to my wife" on a bumper sticker, we got to give Mike.
Yeah, can you tell that to my wife?
I'll take it.
Ming,
Or
let's
make
get
it a
on
drinking
this.
game.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, that all right, fine.
Don't taunt the convicts, Mike.
Never,
Don't taunt the
never
convicts.
taunt the convicts because my wife is like, you were this close to
You were
being
close.
one of them."
You would be in an orange suit picking up papers on the side of the road.
Yeah.
I can make one call and
She's going to drop dime on me.
What if, as a play on words,
Okay.
think about it. Here's an independent movie we can pitch somewhere,
Okay.
or maybe we just shoot it ourselves,
Yes.
right, Chris?
Yes.
And
Do it.
Con-Vix, where it's guys who go to conventions posing as workers because they're on the run.
Right.
I mean,
Wow, you
that's-
just steal money like from cons. That's a good
yeah,
one.
exactly,
Good one.
right? Convict. Nobody take that
Con-
stuff. If anyone, in the
Vic.
Oh,
house-
that's actually cool.
Comma
That could be a good-
convict.
Hey,
Yeah,
how you
it's-
doing, Keanu Reeves? I'll be your handler. And you've
Yeah.
got
And
a
you
garbage
just-
bag
yeah.
full of money.
Run away. A sack with a big dollar sign on it.
Hey, what you got there? Oh, it's just a cosplay.
Not
Think
a-
of the
and every,
cameos.
Yeah.
and every
Santa.
time they
Oh,
get
yeah.
away with it, Mike is just like convicts.
convict.
Convicts! Get in here!
Now it's becoming a cop drama.
Well, there's got to be an angry cop with a mustache
then-
chasing them.
and that's
Ryan
Mike.
and Jack.
Actually,
No, Ryan and Jack.
too bad John Vernon from Animal House is dead because he would have been perfect.
John Vernon.
Convicts! Mr. Zapsik.
Yes, sir.
0.0. I don't want this could go in a whole other direction. So let's something about Christmas. Where were we?
Yeah, this is a Christmas show, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Well, it could be a free for all. It kind of is.
Every
other
show
week.
we do here is
Exactly. Why, and
you
why
always come in here with a theme, and then it just derails in like 4 minutes.
Look at all these notes. I've gotten to nothing.
Yeah, exactly, because we're wet. Because you fucking spilled your drink on
And he
them.
can't read it.
Hey, I can read.
We just can't be tamed.
That's what it is. No, listen, this is fine. I love the free for all kind of format where everybody's fighting for airtime. I like it. That'd be a great cartoon if
Same
anyone
way
wants
it's
to
always been.
do that graphic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is all of us piled around one mic reaching for it. That would actually be a really fantastic bit of art.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to jump on that.
Any graphic artists out there? Let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this.
There it is. There it is. First call of the night.
That's right. You do love it.
Hey, like you said, if my wife is doing it, it must be funny.
This is true. That impression wins.
Holy shit! I thought Clint Howard was watching with us. but
Right. It's Clint Williams.
Clint Williams.
Clint says
Williams.
how it's Clint Williams, and it says howdy, Jensen. My eyes just went Clint Howdy. So I was like Clint Howard.
Clint Howdy.
I'm like, holy shit.
That's Clint Williams' pseudonym for Facebook, so he doesn't get hounded.
Of
Clint
course.
Howard doesn't want to get bothered by people. So
Who's,
it's like
who's
Clint
Chad
Williams. No
Rogers?
one's going to look that up.
I know. Chad Rogers says, "Where did the Jack Daniels end up that I sent Ming? Chad? Where did you send this Jack?
Yeah.
This Fable Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
we have better stuff anyway.
I don't have it.
It's sitting outside a convention center in Lexington or something. It's like, where are you guys? It's like,
No, you know what it is?
Don't you know?
Convicts! Convicts!
Yes!
Just sitting down.
Ming's like,
instead of drinking it
fuck,
up.
what did I get myself
Fuck
into?
you, Ming Chen! Or getting his name wrong. Fuck you, Mong Chung! It's like, what the fuck, man? At least get the name right.
You can yell at me. But God,
Yeah, no,
Yeah, but
I
yeah.
just remember the best Christmas present I ever got. Mike, do you remember that one year AMC, our production company, sent all four of us a bottle of Angel's Envy bourbon?
Oh,
Now,
nice.
The one down there?
Yeah, that's one of them, yes.
That's one
And
of
that's
them.
my favorite bourbon of all time. Now, Mike's been sober for 23 years.
Very
So,
nice.
Thank you.
Brian
Congratulations.
Johnson had just recovered from a pill addiction, went to rehab, and Walt Flanagan hasn't drank since the Reagan administration.
I believe that's so.
Yeah.
Is there a
So,
correlation there?
yeah.
He's finally paying attention.
Yeah.
He's like,
So-
once the Gipper's out, I'm done.
Ming is like, I'll carry on for all of you.
And then
Yeah,
jelly
so
bellies.
you know, me
I
not
can't
only
wait till Ronald Reagan Jr. is reelected.
yeah, so me not that who not only appreciates fine bourbons but drinks. All these guys regifted it to me for that Christmas. So instead of
Oh, so
one
you got
bottle,
all of them.
I ended up with four of them. So
I didn't
thank you
re-gift
guys.
it. We gave it
No,
to
you
you.
gave it.
Now, Ryan might have re-gifted
Yeah,
it.
I think Brian and Walt regifted, which I was fine with. That's a fine gift.
That
for
explains
anybody
a lot.
listening.
Very good. It's a very good
Yeah,
bourbon.
then that's why there's a bottle in every room in the studio. So, that was a great Christmas.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
So you never have to walk very far, so that's
Yeah.
nice.
And if there's a night to open one of them up, I mean, I
Yeah.
won't. I promise. Keep it over here so I don't spill it, if you don't mind.
Chad says he sent you an RC Cola and a moon pie.
Now,
Where?
RC Cola.
What happened? Did
Breakfast of Champions.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Was this in the same box
Chad.
of that Point Blank got last week? Because we didn't get any of
We
this.
got nothing,
We got-
Chad.
yeah.
Sorry. Oh,
Did he send it to the old shared universe by accident?
They didn't get anything either.
Yeah, right. What the hell?
Convicts.
Hey, talk to me about this moon pie.
Drinking a RC Cola going, fuck those guys.
It's like FedEx.
That's the
X-ray
opening-
for the box. They're like,
That's
is that an RC?
That's the
No,
opening
that's mine.
shot.
That's-
That's the opening shot of the episode. Is two dudes eating moon pies in an alley,
Yeah.
sipping on some RC Cola.
Yeah, with a
And then
bottle
the-
of Jack in
And
the
then the
rear.
episode backtracks as to how they ended up in the alley with the
That's
RC Cola and the moon
perfect.
pies. I mean,
How many bottles of Jack did
This
they
thing
consume?
writes itself. The dialogue's right there.
Come
Oh,
on.
he did. He said he sent it to John Ross. He's John Ross. Freaking Ross Brewing ganked our stuff, man.
Ganked
Oh,
our
that's
stuff,
it.
buddy.
Ganked
They
it.
ninja'd your shit.
He ganked it.
Oh,
John Ross,
John.
did you already eat the moon pie? Because if not,
Yeah.
if not, please send it over
John,
to.
step away from the moon pie.
There's
God.
podcast feud.
Oh, yes.
Don't fuck with a man's moon pie. That's all I have to
Can't
say.
say anything. He's our beer sponsor. He
Yeah,
gives us
it's true.
Oh, we can
can't
say
really
something.
yeah.
I mean, if he's eating your moon pies.
Yeah, like,
you've been put
yeah.
on notice.
True.
All right, Chad, we will investigate on that for
Yeah,
sure.
and when we await your package,
We are on
Chad.
the
I mean,
case.
whenever you want to send us some eats,
Yeah.
we'll be back January 4th.
These guys are great. I'd do it, Chad.
Yeah, exactly.
And give us all the moon pies.
Now Ming's got like this He's like, son of a bitch.
He's gripping his whiskey even harder now.
I could have been having an RC Cola and whiskey right now.
I love moon pies, though.
I got
They're so
They are,
good.
they're very good.
Fucking moon
Who
pie.
doesn't?
That's the convicts just steal snacks. Actually, I think that's
Actually,
the show.
from
Like,
us, because we don't make any money, you guys.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Dude,
fucking bag's empty.
I'm
What the
texting
hell?
him right now. I'm literally going to text him right now.
Fucking
Yo, if I found out you jacked my moon pies.
I realize we're close friends, but what the fuck?
There you go, Ming. There you go. I know it's small, but still, you can still use it.
that's what he says to his wife too. But that's come on.
gonna get a
that was
clip
right
from
over the
it. Come on,
plate,
man.
man.
Come on now.
Right over the plate.
All right, I just texted him. We'll see if we get a reply.
Are we gonna have to crash the Point Blank podcast when they're here?
Actually,
with
it's
some
really
moon
funny.
pie?
His response is going to be like, Z.
It'd be awesome
It's
if he
a
just
Monday night, guys.
if it's a picture of his like open maw with just like a bite out of it, like bitch.
Oh, wait. I have to, wait. And an RC Cola.
And an RC Cola. You just don't fuck with another man's moon pie. It's just against the rules.
It is. It absolutely is.
He's taking a bite and he's pissing into the container.
He's like, I got your drink right here, bitch.
The fuck happened to that guy? I fucked with my moon pie.
Yeah, he's dead to me. He's dead.
He discovered I had a particular set of skills.
Wait, he replied.
No.
He says, Chad Rogers, he says, I didn't check that, but it's possible I missed it. I will check. The box is in my office downstairs. So how do you
Sure
miss
it is.
How do you miss a moon pie, a bottle of Jack, and an RC Cola? How do you miss that?
Because
Hookers and blow.
No, he was going
That's
for
what
the
he's
beer.
building.
That's why he was going for the beer. And he's like, this moon pie fell out of this beer.
Yeah.
It's a moon pie beer.
Doesn't somebody have a crossover beer with moon pie?
Yeah.
Did I
I'm
share
sure
something?
that exists.
That's
Yep.
what it was.
Oh,
yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
We're
for sure. Yeah,
drinking
he
moon
said
pie
moon
beer.
pie beer too. Yeah,
They throw anything
got.
in there. So
That
yeah.
we got.
Making whoopee from Icarus. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, no, I thought
Yeah,
I thought you
Licorice.
shared something like that where it was like a moon pie mixed with a beer. Maybe not. Maybe it might have been
I
you.
don't know.
You're all over like
Oh yeah.
you're way on top of stuff.
I
so
try to
when you
be.
see something,
Chad sent
It's
y'all a
stuff that
whole
barely
tin full
qualifies
of
as beer.
assorted moon
He
pies.
said there's a whole tin of moon pies.
You know, the title of the show is just going to have to be Convicts and Moon Pies. Like, it's not Christmas anymore.
That's a bad thing.
If he
Convicts and moon pies. And
If he
RC
finds it-
Cola.
if he finds it, should we demand he bring it over right now?
Absolutely.
Okay, we will.
Right
Yes.
now.
It's probably all squashed and melted.
It's a live show. We have to do this.
we need
yeah.
something to
Yeah,
absorb the
moon pie's
alcohol.
down.
Naked River Brewing Company does have a beer, a stout, actually brewed with freshly baked moon pies.
Now that's
Where
that
is
sounds
Naked-
delicious.
where is Naked-
that's
is
a
that
name.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Ah.
Yeah.
And
Make
thank you,
sense.
Chad. That actually smelled up the other studio so nicely. It was like
Oh, I'll bet.
the moon pie beer.
Yeah.
It was nice.
like, oh my god, it smelled tremendous.
Really?
Yeah.
It was like you had your own aromatherapy candle in a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's awesome.
You know, before Mr.
wonderful.
Ross Brewing made off with the goods, I was going to say we're going to work with Tasty Cake to try to get a hybrid going, but not anymore.
Yep.
Chad's
Stealing everybody's
pleasure.
stuff.
Chad's apparently got pics to prove it too.
Yeah, yeah. If I want any sponsor, it's this guy right here.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to work on it. Andrew wants his own
Yeah.
Dalmore.
I want a
It's going to
Dalmore
be
sponsorship.
Metal Drew's, cigar malt. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
What's the cigar malt? It's an actual.
They put ashes right in it.
Here you
They're
go.
like, all right, here you go, kid. That's the
These idiots will buy anything.
Made with the finest Cuban. Oh no,
Actually, there's a little Cuban guy down there. Lovely dog. All right, there you go.
No, Dalmore makes fantastic whiskey. Actually, when I went, the first time I had Dalmore was because my coworker just saw the bottle with the stag on it and said, "Wow, it's a really cool bottle," because his wife was doing little, crafty stuff and making them into candles and whatnot. And he found one that was about $400 called King Alexander III.
That's nice for craftiness.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying, bro. But like I thought maybe it was just that bottle, but it's not. It's the entire brand. Every Dalmore has the stag on it
Yeah.
because that's the story that goes with the
course.
brand. So I went out and I just grabbed a bottle and said, "Wow, this is a really good friggin' whiskey." Like
I like
forget-
cigars. I'll buy this one.
No. This was not my first. No.
Oh, no?
'Cause this is a $150 to $200 bottle. So
God bless you.
No, they
and you're like, I'm keeping the fucking bottle.
You're goddamn.
No one's putting candle wax or colored sand in there. Nothing.
Oh my God.
I bought the King Alexander. At one point.
Is that? Are you trying that now?
Yeah,
It's totally worth it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
worth
thank
the
you.
money. It's very good. No, but I actually bought the King Alexander, and it's worth every friggin' penny.
Wow.
And that box is even more intricate. Like, it actually unfolds like it's one of those, it actually, unfolds this way, so you can take the bottle out directly.
Wow.
And they actually have, I believe it's a 72-year-old whiskey. Now, if you know anything about whiskey, the age statement on a bottle simply means that that's the youngest barrel that they put in.
Right.
And the guys who make it die before it
They
comes out.
the gentlemen who actually blend that are definitely dead now.
Right.
So there could be 100-year-old barrel of whiskey in that blend. That's upwards of like $50,000 for that bottle.
Oh, of course,
because it's absolutely insane.
I mean,
I'd love a tablespoon of that just to say that I did.
That's pretty much all that's left after 100 years.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
It evaporated.
Someone forgot to put the humidifier on. And
Wow, that is
was
really
gone.
good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
No,
Holy
absolutely.
crap.
I love how it's
Enjoy
my
it.
show and I ended up as Vanna. Like, here I am showing off the product, but
Hey man,
that's
you gotta
okay.
have the tool. You gotta have the tools.
Hey man,
I'm
if
all
you,
for it.
if you
I'll show
got
it
it,
off.
flaunt it.
Yep.
This is true.
Got it, flaunt it. Chris.
I'm all for it. If they're willing to throw some money our way, so we
Yes.
can get drunk on the show.
Absolutely.
I am all for it. Yeah, that's really good. Actually, we didn't plug that. The Dogfish Head Sonic Archaeology.
Yes.
which is really good. Everybody, if you weren't looking at
smelled great.
Andrew, I was. Yeah, just took down some of it.
Yeah,
and still none.
the Dogfish Head, as we talked on a previous show, I brought the Dogfish Head gin in. Dogfish Head started out as a beer company,
Right.
and then they got into the spirit game. They make a gin, a vodka, a rum. I don't know if they make a whiskey. They make a bunch of variants that you can only get down in Delaware.
that's down in Rehoboth Beach, right?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I went to their.
They make a pub. They have a pub. They
have a-
gastropub. Yeah.
Yeah, my sister-in-law went to University of Delaware
Nice.
for her not undergraduate degree, for her graduate studies.
Let's say doctorate, because nobody's going to check in.
She actually did get her doctorate down
Good for
there.
her.
Yeah,
there you
good for
go.
her.
Well,
Awesome.
Well, fact checking
You're
is
not
big
gonna
now,
check.
so someone's going to jump on
Yeah,
this.
This is
yeah.
true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually they can, because she's like.
I looked up Mike Zatzik's sister-in-law. And, that's not right at all. This show's bullshit.
She's a liar.
See results about Mike Zapsik's sister-in-law.
So Sonic
I'm
Archaeology.
glad
number
glad
one,
that they
it's
stole
cheap.
his moon pies.
We're
Those
$25
fuckers.
for this bottle.
Yeah.
We're
All right,
gonna
so
we're gonna get a notice on social media. This has been disputed by some.
yeah.
Speaking of moon pies, Chad Rogers says, sounds like Cape needs some moon pie beers. Ross is out. Cape is in. You're dead to me, Ross.
You can't do that. You can't do that to John. Chad.
So the Sonic Archaeology is a prohibition-styled spirit. Do you guys have you guys ever had a Mike's Hard Tea or one of the hard iced
yeah,
teas?
like a
absolutely,
twisted tea
yes.
type thing.
Sort of that kind of flavor.
That shit came out after I quit drinking. I'm
Oh,
like,
sorry.
son of a bitch.
It's almost that sort of flavor, but there's definitely other, like it's a prohibition inspired cocktail with whiskey, rum, apple brandy with honey, lemon, and pomegranate juice.
It's
Whoa.
very
and
sweet.
you will find all of those flavors in there.
and that's
That's
why I liked
delicious.
it, because it's very it appeals to my sweet tooth.
Yeah, and
So
it's
that's why I
dangerous 'cause
tasted it. I was
that's
like,
still-
huh.
That's still 25% alcohol.
Right.
So you're like, oh, this is nothing, and then you're Long Island iced tea in the thing.
It doesn't have that really bad burn
Oh,
that
yeah.
a lot of other.
And no, there's no
No
booze
iced tea
is
whatsoever in it. Just
Yeah.
lemon.
Are you kidding? For when I graduated from culinary school,
Oh God.
Ooh,
the night before our graduation, we played golf. Where my room was the 19th hole.
guess you had to be there.
Yeah.
It's like that's how you
Yeah.
celebrated graduation.
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna go golfing.
So, well, I mean, every room was a different drink.
Oh,
all
I see.
19.
That's different.
18 holes.
That's-
I was the 19th hole, and
We called it golf.
Yeah, we called it golfing.
Yeah.
And
I never heard that before. I thought legitimately you celebrated with golfing. I'm like,
no,
wow.
no.
Yeah, that's
Party animals.
No, fuck that noise.
My kind of guy.
I had a barrel of Long Island iced tea. I'm talking like
Wait, what?
Yeah, a barrel of Long Island iced tea.
That's called a garbage can, sir.
An oil drum.
You ever heard of such a thing?
55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't 55. It was like a
25, 20.
It was a 20-gallon drum. And
What?
my father used to get all these boozes he was a doctor, so all of his patients would send him booze, and I would take those said bottles. and
as any good son should.
Yeah,
damn straight.
Dad doesn't need this. I'm preserving him.
Exactly.
I have to refill this dark-colored bottle. I'm not sure how to do it. Water's not going to work.
Well, I've got a venereal disease, so that'll work. So I brought all.
It looks like Dr. Pepper. Let's go.
So I brought all the bottles up, and I'm like, I'm gonna make Long Island iced teas, and I had one of those dollars with the the tape strip on it, and you feed it in, and then you pull it out, and you get the change and the Coke.
Oh, okay.
Classic.
So that's how I made the Long Island iced teas, and I made money off of the deal too.
Awesome.
So
That is great.
So
That's great.
yeah, that was a night to remember. Holy shit.
A night
that
isn't remembered.
You sure you remember
Oh
that?
my
Because
God,
I don't
no,
know.
I-
I'm not really sure.
He remembers
about that.
everyone arriving, but that's about it.
Yeah. I remember hitting on the female security guard who came over to tell us to keep it down.
And
"You
that
wanna
we
come
will
in?"
not tell your wife.
Yes.
Well, we weren't married, so
So you're
she wasn't
okay.
a twinkle in my eye at
Off
that
the
point.
hook.
Well, in that case.
It's off the hook, ladies.
That was so charming.
I know, yeah.
She was a twinkle in my eye.
And she's like, "You're a piece of shit."
Yeah.
Telling all those nasty stories.
She's
How
at home
dare
going,
you?
Where the
dare
fuck
you.
is he? I told him to get milk a half hour ago.
Yeah, that's the funny part. We're an hour deep into this, and meanwhile, Mike had a heart out, and that's just gone.
What are you gonna
It's
do?
like,
Whoops.
We let him smell booze. He didn't even drink any. Yet.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
that's all. He was just in based on like, wait, all this really looks interesting. But that's me. That's why I'll at least try it because I may not have the
You
palate
finished
for
this,
it,
so-
but
Well, I also
did.
got
It's
like
really
knee
good.
deep in this whole Ross Brewing brouhaha.
you're like, damn.
That's
God,
Ross. Ross,
we're working- yeah, we're
Ross
working.
Brewing needs to make a brouhaha now.
Yes.
After this,
Yes.
that's it.
and we're pitching a show at the same time.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
convicts.
Yeah.
So
And we
gotta
can
put it together.
have part of it at the Ross Brewery.
Branding
Cheers to
opportunities.
that. Cheers to that.
I think that's coming to the YouTube channel in 2021. Everybody, I think we do.
pilot-
I think our
the live
website.
brewery
Pilot
show?
for convicts.
I think
You're
so.
a convict, yes. No, see, that means I got to grow the stash out again. I have to. Do
Oh,
the-
yeah,
the
you definitely
twist.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we need mustache
definitely.
wax.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Get it
Oh,
all
I can-
pointed.
oh, I
And you
can
went
do
to
that.
culinary school, so you can make the moon pies. And
That's
you-
cool.
well, we got- yeah.
Actually, you'll be tied up underneath the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Underneath the vat.
I'm knocking shit over too. As long as I'm in, like,
He's
It's
like,
a very
there's
crowded-
You can
beer,
tie me up
there's
wherever.
beer involved. Just that's it. That's all he needs.
Then
all
we'll
I
come
need.
in a Mountie outfit and.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
No,
listening.
no, Green Hornet.
Green Hornet. Cato.
Cato,
Cato. Cato.
yes.
Cato.
I'd
Cato.
rather have him in the Mountie outfit where he comes to save.
keep talking.
He's like,
I'm listening.
write this down.
Ming in a Mountie outfit.
Andrew's got.
Yeah.
I like where you're going with
Andrew's
this.
got the curled mustache.
I'm gonna look
see?
like Dudley Do-Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except with Snidely Whiplash.
Comes with the paddle and smacks Ming on the back of the head.
Yeah.
Gosh, eh?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Gosh, eh?
This is amazing.
I'm gonna tie
enough.
damsels up in the
AMC,
dress.
call us, man.
The ideas are
No,
fun.
AMC.
Seriously.
AMC lost our phone number somehow. I don't know why.
All right, well, FX, call us.
Yeah, right. Netflix,
hey.
anything.
Anybody.
Whoever's
Anybody with money, call us.
Right.
I need some.
Disney, get in touch, man. You own everything
Yeah,
now.
come on. You need Hulu
You can
needs some
own
new
us,
series
too.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be
Oh,
real.
man.
All right, folks, we're at the halfway point. So
We are
right
we?
now we are going to head down to New Orleans, where we're going to get our token musical performance for the night. That's right. Cape fan favorite Pete Morano is going to grace us with a holiday song. So we're going to cut away over to that, and in a couple of minutes, we will be right back here at the studio. So take it away, engineer Chris.
Bells will be ringing, glad, glad news. What a Christmas to have the blues. My My baby's gone. I have no friends to wish me greeting Christmas once again. Choirs will be singing Silent Night, Christmas carols by candlelight. Please come home for Christmas. Please come home for Christmas. If not by Christmas, by New Year's night. Friends and relations send salutations. Show as the stars shine above. This is Christmas, Christmas, my dear. The time of year to be with the one you love. Won't you tell me you're never more wrong? Christmas and New Year will find you home. There'll be no more sorrows, no grief, no pain, and I'll be happy on Christmas once again. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Death those with lots of Slim Jims, fa la 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 la. Ooh yeah, 'tis the season for some madness. Da 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 da. Dig it! Oh, hey there, boys and girls. It's your old friend, the Macho Man Randy Savage, and I'm here tonight to do a special cameo video for my friends at Chris Aballo's podcast experiment. From what I understand, they're putting on an old holiday special at the Shared Universe Podcast Studio in Red Bank, New Jersey. Ooh, pretty town, pretty light, pretty city. Yeah, big time with a cup of coffee. Yeah, Red Bank, New Jersey. Anyway, I'm here to spread some holiday cheer because I can't be there in person because of all the madness that's going around the world, yeah. So I'm here to be a little Macho Man Randy Santa Claus, if you believe that. If you know what I mean, that might as well be my name. Never heard anybody call me that before because I've never been able to get up again when they did. I'm just kidding, yeah. Anyway, I'm here to spread some holiday cheer and some PSAs. This holiday season is a little different, boys and girls. And because of that, this holiday season, wear your masks. Yeah, when you're out on the big time, when you're out in the town doing some Christmas shopping, visiting some relatives, or even dropping the big elbow from the top rope. Wear your mask. Do it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm here to be a little bit of a holiday cheer for you to get your spirit picked up this holiday season. It looks like somebody's trying to pick my spirits up with a little giftski, yeah. What do we got here? Too Macho Man Randy Savage from Steak Roberts. Not gonna touch that one because I've been there before and I got the butt marks to prove it. Anyway, I'll sign off now. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy WrestleMania 14. I don't know what you celebrate, but celebrate it well in this time. Let's do this together. Let's stop the spread of the virus, stop the spread of the madness, and spread some holiday cheer. This is your old friend Macho Man Randy Savage signing off because I got a tree to finish. Yeah. All I want for Christmas is Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Elizabeth, damn it.
And we're back.
And Ryan's already leaving. He can't stand us
Ryan's
anymore.
like, hang on. I got another beer coming. We got a whole other hour to get through. Let's
do this.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, it is.
What is it? Come on, share with everybody.
King Julius.
This is King Julius from Treehouse Brewing Company up in
Whoa.
Charleston,
Yeah, see?
Massachusetts.
Whoa.
Ming knows.
Yeah.
Ming knows what's up.
Did you wait in line for that?
Yeah, I took a trip up a couple months ago with,
Well
with a
done, my
buddy,
friend.
and
Well
we,
done.
brought home like $700 worth of beer. It's kind of crazy.
Must be nice.
That's
As you do at Treehouse.
Yeah.
Listen, the two of us
I
did
mean,
that once
it's-
when we went to Trillium.
It's
that
like
year.
5 hours each way, so yeah. You know.
Shout out to Treehouse for sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right, so what was it? You have people reaching out to you too? Yeah,
Oh, of
we're
course
happy
I
to
am.
read live reactions. So if you guys want to comment, if you're watching on Facebook and whatnot, and feel free.
Oh yeah,
'cause
definitely
we are,
comment.
We're happy
yeah,
to.
And by the way,
read out.
Ed, if you're still watching, why'd you give us the angry face? What's wrong?
Oh shit!
Oh,
who's angry?
You got
Yeah.
called out.
Yeah,
Ed.
I'm getting call. I'm calling you out, Ed. What's
So
going
not-
on? You know
so
why
not
Ed's
cool.
called? You know why Ed's angry? Because Mike's here and not with him.
Oh,
Ed Keller,
so
do you
it's
recognize
jealousy.
that name? Okay, maybe Ming doesn't, but he says he's great friends with Mike.
There we go.
Let me give you a disclaimer there. Mike, if you look on his Facebook page,
Right.
it's got like 3,000 friends. And I'm like,
Everybody go
3,000?
friend Mike's ass.
I'm like, you know 3,000 people? I was like, no, I just accept everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Why
Noted.
would you do that?
Well, that's bullshit. 'Cause before I knew all y'all, he didn't accept my friend request when I was just a fan.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you do this? Like, I don't. He was like, I don't want anyone to feel left out. I'm like, so you're reading all through their feeds and stuff. You're like, what the hell is that guy? And he doesn't know. I'm like, dude,
He's
this
just a
is-
genuinely nice guy.
He is.
Yeah,
He
so I'm
is.
like,
Yeah,
instead
all right,
of-
give him that.
Yeah, I was
doesn't
like,
want anyone to
instead of
feel
doing that,
left out.
start a fan page. He's like, how do I do that? I was like, I'll do it for you. And I did. So that should have alleviated some of his his problem with
Right,
friending
right.
everybody. So, but yeah, at one point he was literally friending everybody. So
Oh my god.
Well, that's it. That's the error
That's
right
definitely
now.
that old man
So
syndrome.
do you have to have
of
your
not
feed clogged with
understanding how
everyone's
to-
bullshit?
Yeah, exactly. It's like I don't know any of these kids that I'm seeing in my feed. Like
I'm eating tacos.
a lot of hearts and cappuccinos. And
But
he's
so
like,
sus.
yeah, so he's also like, look, this hot Russian chick loves me. I'm like,
She wants to send me
Mike.
pictures.
Does she
Yeah.
though?
Does she?
I'm like, Mike, yes, she does.
By
Mike.
the way, she's a 14-year-old dude.
From China, but yes. Yeah. Anyways, that's,
I mean, she occasionally asks for the credit card information, but it's all good.
yeah.
She occasionally. At least it's not the Nigerian prince asking for your social because
All
he's
of-
going to send you
all
$1
of
million.
her-
dollars.
All
Wait,
of her-
that's not
$3 million.
real?
Yeah.
That's not real.
Well, maybe for you.
Oh, good.
I mean, who didn't get suckered by that?
So let's turn it back to you guys since we got to talking to our special guests.
Right.
And Andrew, we'll start with you because you have an older child. No, your child's older.
All right.
You're on your
out
fifth.
Out of the two of us.
Exactly.
She's
You're on
25.
Your
I started young.
you're on your fifth Christmas with a child, and first time we're doing a holiday show. In talking about it, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because she came along in 2015. Obviously, that's how
Yeah.
math works, kids. But
That was solid. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. It's a.
And that kids is
It's
why
a- it's
you
not-
shouldn't have kids.
It's not called sonic arithmetic, people. And so, anyway, how is everything? No, thank you. I need some of this Dalmore. That Ming popping a rod over here to my right. But how has everything changed for Christmas? Because you were very anti-Christmas because of your shitty upbringing. We heard
Right,
about that
right,
before, obviously. Hi to Andrew's parents. And and
If they're watching.
So, a well-known secret.
yeah, I'm gonna,
just lost two
It's almost
viewers.
10 o'clock. They're probably in bed.
I'm gonna get a stern phone call from Babs tomorrow. Mr.
Whoa.
Cullen's watching. How you doing, Mr. Cullen?
CJ
And,
Cullen,
hey,
everybody.
Hey, CJ Cullen.
And so anyway, so what has
My
changed?
mistake, bro, was on a call. I don't believe it, Ed. I know you.
He accidentally hit the angry emoji while on a phone call. That's talent. But what's changed for Christmas for you? I'm talking decorations, gifts, movies that you watch, everything. Like, what has happened since you've had a child? Because you said you would be like Ming, you would overcompensate with your child for the Christmas you didn't get.
Well, all right. So I wouldn't say overcompensate, but she definitely has gotten more than I did, especially since she's an only child right now.
This is true. You had someone nipping at your heels when you were growing up, so
Well,
that wasn't the case.
not like Catherine got that much of a different Christmas.
No,
than
I'm
I
just
did,
saying
but
though. You had a younger
Yes.
sister right behind you. So
Christmas movies, I mean, when she was younger, like 2, 3, there was definitely more of the, the kiddie Christmas movies, stuff like that. But as she's gotten older, like even right now, I guarantee you Veronica's sitting home and it's Christmas Vacation or it's any of the classic stuff.
Anything we would be watching
anyway.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
like Miracle on 34th and stuff like
Miracle
that?
on 34th, all that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, she grew up.
You raised her right.
Well, no. My wife, her father was much older than her mother, like by 20 years or so. So my wife grew up with very old country singers, Conway Twitty and stuff like that. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
don't you let? I'll bring her in and she'll kick your ass.
It's a recurring Family Guy joke.
No, I don't.
A cowboy once had a millionaire's dream. Lord, I love those ladies wearing tight-fitting jeans. Conway Twitty, everybody.
Mr.
Conway
Wow.
frickin' Twitty.
Veronica just flooded her panties.
She probably did.
She loves her some Conway Twitty,
She does.
doesn't she?
Oh my
Conway
God.
Twitty, old school Johnny Cash,
And now she
all
loves
that
me.
stuff. No, and she's Miracle on 34th, all those black and white, that all of them. So that's probably what she has on the TV right now. If it's not Puppy Dog Pals or some nonsense,
Right, some kid stuff.
Yeah.
Decorating, like has she gotten in on like the festive part of?
She
Like
mean my daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God, yes.
Well, because Veronica's always been big on decorating, much to your chagrin.
Oh, she is very much the Griswold.
Yeah,
if we had,
absolutely.
Oh yes,
Absolutely.
oh yes.
Yep.
She said that since day one. Shitter's full.
That was her. Yeah, that was her promise 10 years ago on the show.
Yep.
Because that was that was your second Christmas together. You got married in 2009.
Yes.
But
yes.
yeah, she was assuring you that no matter what, your
Oh,
house
no,
is gonna be
Christmas, yes.
decorated to the nines every Christmas.
The only thing that honestly stopped us when Liara got older was Liara, because now disclaimer, my daughter has autism, so she's sensory for everything. So it's weird as a parent seeing her adapt and adjust to Christmas, bright lights and all the other sounds and whatever else. When she was younger, like 2 or 3, loud sounds scared the shit out of her. We couldn't take her to go see fireworks or anything like that. Now she's an absolute animal. She's the one making the loud sounds.
Wow.
She loves she sees the garbage trucks come and she wants to stand outside and watch them throw the things around. So no, it's good. She's definitely grown. And her big thing now is like the Christmas lights. Like we have a blow up Yoda out on. I live in an apartment, so we have a blow up Yoda. Nice. We've got some like snowflake lights, all the general stuff like that, and then of course the Christmas tree. And she wants to decorate it herself, even though it's been decorated. So she's rearranging it constantly.
Yeah. That's cool though.
No,
That
it
is,
is.
though,
It
that
is.
she's
It is.
into
She's
it.
into it. She's in like when Halloween came around, because that's my holiday. I enjoy Halloween, but I enjoy the gorier end of it, the actual scaring end of it, not the happy end.
You're kidding.
Shit.
No.
I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
So, but no, she's still like she can quote Nightmare Before Christmas. My child is 5 and she can sing all the songs.
awesome.
She's running around the house
Yeah.
going, "What's this? What's this?"
Exactly. Yeah, she is.
There's color everywhere.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween all around the friggin' house.
That's pretty impressive.
That's awesome.
Even 6 weeks after Halloween.
I don't know anyone who has that movie
there is no
memorized.
Thanksgiving. It goes Halloween, Christmas, done. She's that.
Well, for kids, I mean, what's to look forward to on Thanksgiving? We covered this at great length.
We did.
You know, the last 2 episodes, but yeah.
Thanksgiving
There's
is like
nothing there.
pre-gaming for Christmas, so it's like
Pretty
we
much.
always just kind of skipped it over in our minds as kids.
It kicks off the high caloric intake. That's basically what it is. That happens between with Christmas and New Year's and everything. leading up
Just
to
give
it.
me the
That's what
pumpkin
that's about.
pie and let's get this over with. It's Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, I know you do. What about you? So you have a 2-year-old now,
Right.
So how has that changed anything? Like, do you think at this point she has any kind of awareness as far as Christmas or Santa or everything? Like,
This year she does. I
Yeah?
mean, last year not so much, but yeah, this year she's fascinated by the decorations and the lights. We still can't decorate our tree because, bless her heart, we love her, but she won't stop fucking touching everything.
that's
everything.
That's when you make it higher
And
than she can
does-
reach.
Well, yeah, see, that's the thing.
It's
I was
gonna be
like,
the
I
tree
don't want
with,
to
like,
decorate the
2
top half of the
feet.
Christmas
There's
tree.
nothing.
It looks fucking stupid. I'm like, we'll just wait till next year and see if she's like less of an asshole with touching things. I love her. Please, just
Yeah,
But still, she does stuff like she's
at that grabby
like,
age.
Don't touch that.
Wait,
and she
how
looks-
old? How old is she?
She's just turned 2 in August.
Oh, so she's still she's still in the drunk old people stage
Yeah.
kind of deal.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
the way it
Yes.
was.
But she knows how to like test the boundaries. So I'm like, don't touch that. And she's like touching it. And she's like leering
Giving
at
you
me.
the- yep, giving
and I'm
you
like,
the
don't
eye,
fucking touch that. And she's like, I'm gonna. I'm like, I swear.
Don't touch the butt.
So
Yeah.
she's Baby
She
Yoda.
touched the
Yeah,
butt.
so yeah.
She's
Yes,
Baby Yoda.
there's
You're
a
right.
name. That has a name. Use its name.
The child.
I
Yeah.
will not.
No,
use-
it has a name.
So
That's right.
yeah,
You just started. I
I
can't
just
say it.
started
Yeah,
watching. and-
Ryan hasn't gotten there. Don't tell the name. It's not that it means anything.
No.
Just don't tell him.
Yeah, no, but yeah,
Ryan's playing
that was
catch-up.
really funny. Yeah, I was like, don't touch that.
Yeah, and you're like, oh
that's-
my god.
And so my daughter's basically Baby Yoda at the moment. Yeah,
Yeah,
and she's
at
like,
age.
I'm gonna.
He's like, I told you.
Yeah.
But now if stuff starts flying into her hand, you got to worry.
Just
Yeah.
as cool or
No, that's when
not
I come
even
over.
close.
Jury's out on that. But yeah, I mean, she's way into toys, which is awesome, and she's
Has she attacked your Legos yet?
Yeah. So because that's where I work from home,
Right.
and where
That's
all
true.
my toys are.
That's the interim office.
So yeah, I have
Oh my
the
God, how
picnic
does-
table with all the Legos on it, and she comes and like takes stuff off of it, and I'm like, if you break it,
Yeah, if you grab one more Batman.
Ming, if he hasn't explained to you, his entire back room of his house is nothing but a Lego city.
I love it.
It's
love it.
it's
Yeah, you gotta- you
ridiculous.
gotta send him some
I
pictures
bought
and-
for one
Sweet.
Christmas. I bought him, or was it a group thing?
So wait, you're the dad at the end of the Lego movie?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I have-
Absolutely.
I
He's
have
Will
a
Ferrell.
6-foot
Yeah.
picnic
Yeah.
table with Legos.
These aren't Legos. These are construction
yeah.
blocks.
Yeah. Except
Like
he's not
a
gluing
wall
them
of
together.
Pop dolls,
Oh,
and I
thank God.
have Ghostbusters,
Yep, yep,
Batman.
yep.
He doesn't need a background when he does Zoom calls. It's
Right.
just
Yeah.
whatever's
That's-
behind
that's
him.
why-
cases full of
That's
action
why
figures.
this place literally would be
My room looks
given.
somewhat
like
like
this.
this.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Like if Ryan had a space like
Fantastic.
this, it would look identical.
Fantastic.
Yeah. There's really
Yeah.
not that
You'll
much.
love
I'm a
it.
nerd. Jack got me into collecting toys like 10 years ago. He got me sort of back
did.
into getting back all the stuff I had when I was a kid.
That's awesome.
Super
Oh,
quick
wait.
aside, do you have the new Afterlife Ghostbusters Ecto 1?
Not yet, but I'm getting it
I
very,
can't
very
wait.
soon.
Oh,
maybe
man.
maybe for Christmas.
Maybe. So
That'd
that's
be
why, yeah.
something.
When it gets to like the last month of the year, I'm not allowed to buy anything for myself
Right,
because
right.
I've ruined a couple presents in the past.
Yeah, I've had that too.
Yeah,
in
where
fact,
it's like you don't. I was like, I'll tell Jen I'm going to buy this, and she's like, don't buy it, and I'm like, why? Like, why can't I just buy it? And she's like, God damn it! Like, it's
Yeah.
almost Christmas.
just
and someone
leave
was
it
gonna buy
alone,
for you.
please.
Yeah, don't touch anything because I need options.
Don't touch
Yeah.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
so your daughter gets that from you. Don't touch it. I'm going to touch it.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
father,
Don't buy
like
it.
daughter.
I'm going to buy it.
Yeah, she's her father's daughter.
She is.
I will say
And-
I'm wearing one of my Christmas presents right now.
Ooh.
This was something that Sherry got me. Which
love it.
No, not me.
I wanted to have something. I have a Snoopy shirt with Snoopy basically sleeping in the middle of a wreath, and I was going to wear that. And I said, "Oh man, I've been looking around for it for like the last week and a half, and I just couldn't find it. So I thought, well, maybe it's at my parents' place because I still have a bunch of shit there. If they're watching, I'm sorry, but
Yeah, don't,
Are you really though?
they're like,
Watch your
"Oh,
mouth."
Yeah, of course there is. And then Boxing Day, it's all going out on the curb. Sorry, son, fend for yourself. But anyway, I was like, I can't find this shirt. It must be at my parents' house. Do I, take the drive just to get a shirt to wear on my Dopey show? And she was like,
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
I would. Well, I was gonna. And the only thing that stopped it was an early Christmas present. Like, well, I have
Oh,
something
that's
for
awesome.
you. So I did get this from her
love it.
early.
I love it.
So yeah, it's funny how that kind of played out.
It's funny because like that's where Veronica and I have gotten to the point where between the two of us, not the child, but between the two of us, we don't even hide gifts anymore. Like
You never did in the first place. We've been over this at great
no,
length.
yeah,
over the
you
years.
made fun of me for that.
Andrew
with
used to
the-
put unwrapped gifts under the tree. He would buy them and just lay them under the tree unwrapped, and his wife just couldn't touch them for like 3 weeks until Christmas.
Yeah,
Lord of the
you're not
Rings.
allowed.
Yo,
You're not allowed
that's
to use
foul.
this yet. Like,
Lord of the Rings. I
But-
got her the entire trilogy.
you
Back
can
when
sit
it
here
was,
and look at it for
On
3
Blu-ray
weeks.
in like 2012 or something.
whenever that was.
And just put it there unwrapped under the tree, and she just couldn't touch it until Christmas morning.
Can you like?
What a
why
dick.
would you do that?
Because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
Can you imagine someone doing that to you as a kid? Look
Yes.
what I got you.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't.
That's what it is. He's perpetuating.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Ah.
He's reaping what was sown. That's what it is.
Not gonna wrap presents.
They made him this person.
Yes, Adam, there will be.
There better be Raining Men's song.
All right,
So
so
better be. What's that?
All right, so
we
the
got to bring the people in on this.
Okay,
We can't make it
so
this.
Adam just commented. Adam, who you met the other day, Chris, you
Yep,
also
great
met.
guy.
We are both magnificent bastards in the Whiskey Tribe. The Whiskey Tribe is a group of guys and girls that support.
Whiskey.
Well, yes, but no, a specific distillery in Texas, Fang and Feather. It is. Their plan was to be the first crowdsourced whiskey, and you can be a Patreon to them, and by being a Patreon and giving them at the lowest tier $4 a month, you get to make decisions on almost everything.
Wow.
The bottles they use, the blends that
Wow.
they have. The higher tiers, you get your name put on the bar or on the wall. All this kind of fun stuff. I am a Patreon. I'm not sure if Adam is or not. But you get like the swag. Like the glass I'm drinking out of right now is one of the Whiskey Tribe glasses. Actually, Ryan, which camera is it? That one over there.
The middle one, yeah, the main
Ryan, can you
can.
put that up? It says Magnificent Bastard on it.
Check out my dirty glass.
Nice.
So, two of the things that the Whiskey Tribe does is when you get new whiskey, and this is because if you watch their YouTube channel, either Whiskey Vault or Whiskey Tribe, shout out to the Rex and Daniel. Whenever they get new whiskey, they play Kung Fu fighting. So it's a kung fu. The proper way to kung fu is to have the whiskey in a seatbelt in your car, taken a picture of.
Nice.
Which I did with that Pete Monster, by the way.
I've done it before. Yes, definitely done it before.
Nice.
And when a bottle is finished, you turn it upside down, and you're supposed to play Raining Men. Why, I have no idea. This is just what they chose.
That's why you're into it, I think.
Probably
that's
is.
why you're in it, for sure.
That's his favorite.
Way to call the guy out, man.
right.
Like,
He's outed himself a long time ago.
This is
I
nothing
promise.
new.
Yeah, not at all. Oh, you're finally cracking that bad boy open, huh?
Yeah.
Have you guys used the Xmas Light?
Xmas Light viewing glasses. Now, is that like a ViewMaster?
Thank you.
Is
No,
that
I
what
have
he's talking
not.
about?
John? Yes, John G. I have not used those. Where can you find them? Send us those messages. I don't know what those are. Oh,
yeah,
Jesus
they
Christ.
look like 3D glasses, but
Yeah?
when you look at a light source, you see.
Oh,
silhouettes.
yes.
Oh,
My daughter
nice.
got some
Yeah.
from school.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, they're just foldable, like,
Yeah,
paper
they-
stuff.
Like
They're
3D
like
type
3D
glass, like
glasses.
old
So,
timey.
like, do you remember the glasses, like, oh, you can see through your skin? You remember those?
Oh,
like,
right. Like
X-ray specs.
back
Yeah,
of a
the X-ray
magazine.
specs.
Yeah.
Yes. It's something like that. And my daughter got some from school, and I had to put them on. And like, yeah, they're great, but they look like you're drunk. Like I can do that without wearing glasses.
Yeah, I'd rather, I'd
I do
rather
that all
drink.
on my own.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, I'd rather drink than wear paper glasses. By the way, if you are watching this on Facebook, feel free to throw in a
comment or something.
Yeah,
We
throw in a
will
comment or
respond to
something.
you as soon as we look at the screen.
We have
Yeah.
a special guest here.
Wait,
You wanna
I
bring
see
him
that. We have a
on,
special
or-
guest waiting in the queue who, because of COVID restrictions, has been sitting home in his fat ass watching this while we do the heavy lifting. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, thanks to modern 21st century technology, Jack DeFranco, everybody. He's joining us remotely. There he is. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Hux.
Wait, do you talk first or do I talk? Do I talk?
Are you wearing pants?
You should switch your mic to the headset through your Zoom. Yeah, you're coming through the computer, so it's a little echoey.
Yeah, I'll hold.
But Jack,
I need my results now.
Let's see if
so
this
Jack's
works.
here. Jack's got something to say. Yeah, we got to see. We're rolling with everything. This is the fun of live, everybody. So if
exactly.
you're wondering, like, why it is there's more hiccups than in previous
Yeah, Jack,
shows.
say something.
Hi, how you doing?
There we go.
Good.
We got you. We're talking about whiskey. Yeah, what else
Yeah,
is new?
he's in and out.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack, we're kicking you off. Bye. Can't hear shit. See ya.
It was better before.
Exactly. It was better. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, switch your mic back to whatever it was.
Yeah, just you're gonna have to change your input because you're very, very. That's what it's so funny. It's been amusing that in 2020, like we've watched every show do this.
Better?
Every talk show.
That's better.
That is better,
All right,
actually.
All right, cool. I'll stick with that.
Cheers for these two.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Ryan just gave me a glass of the King Julius from Treehouse, and just on smell alone, it's like it's like mimosa.
May I?
It's-
Smell it.
yeah.
Just smell it. I just
No.
want
Yeah, Treehouse does not
Yeah, for sure.
disappoint.
No, they don't.
And what type of brew is that? As I'm
It's a
learning.
double IPA.
Oh, okay. So it smells great. Tastes like pine cones.
Sure.
Not at all.
Engineer Chris, did you want anything while you're over there? Do you want to?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Do you
Thank
want
you,
a
though.
water? You want to?
I'm good, man.
Start
Appreciate
hitting
you.
buttons randomly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Ming, what's this thing do?
All of a sudden, Andrew's mother is on the show, saying like, "I heard you're making jokes about me." No,
Sorry,
no,
Mrs.
She's got a slipper in her hand, threatening us.
Yeah, or a rolling pin like an old timey Italian
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Italian cartoon.
The shoe.
Yeah.
Andy Capp's wife. There's a modern reference.
Where is Jack right now?
Jack is at home.
I know where. I can see he's at
got
home.
you this time.
There's a secret entrance right behind his bookcase.
I see. To ask a silly question. I mean, where do you think he is? Jack's in jail. He did get. He got picked up for having a broken tail.
Convicts! Adam, Jack wouldn't enjoy this. Believe me.
Yeah, no, Jack pretends to like beer.
Absolutely not. That's garbage.
Yeah, IPA. Yeah, Jack's not an IPA
I'm
fan.
off the IPA. Don't even try it with me.
Yeah, Jack's great after a 6-pack of Dos Equis, though. Let me tell you.
He becomes the world's most interesting man.
Oh, he
Yes.
you have no
No, he
idea.
becomes Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah.
The man has a great impression of it.
We have to brush in some salt in that.
He
in
has
that
the
peppery
only
beard.
impression of it.
As far as I'm concerned, yes. Jack DeFranco. That's Macho Man.
Jack
Randy
is always
Savage,
the most interesting man in the world, as far as I'm concerned.
Aw.
Yes, yes, CJ, he does need a blue
And
moon.
everyone that bitch Rona, I'd be there with you guys.
Yeah, Jack could have been here, but he's not. Instead, he's tuning in. He's like, oh, there's too much whiskey talk.
Yeah, he can smell it. That's what
Yeah,
it is. He's like,
exactly.
it's burning my nose.
But at least he's stuck around. See, my big fear was, as we're looking, the viewership has been pretty steady, and I was thinking, oh, this is going to be boring. A bunch of people are going to switch over to like Monday Night Football or like one of those CBS 1-hour procedurals. They're like, this sucks.
Well,
Like, this isn't funny at all.
I mean, the electoral colleges are doing their thing, right? Maybe they ended already. I mean, it's 10 o'clock already.
Oh, is that our competition, the
Yes.
Electoral College?
Hey, man, people want,
They're going to have a kegger after it's done.
Is that right?
Goddamn right they are.
It's my kind of college.
Both sides will, either way, to celebrate or to mourn.
Yeah.
No, they're both celebrating, believe me.
It's finally over.
I gotta say, that's one thing. I thought we dodged a bullet this year, not to get semi-topical.
He
but
is, CJ.
I really thought that we had we dodged a bullet with this. People are coming after Christmas and they're trying to get rid of Christmas and blah blah blah. But then yesterday, of course, there was a big ass protest. So I thought people were so hung up on the election being a fraud. Those are usually the people who say like they're trying to stop us from saying Merry Christmas. And then yesterday,
come on,
they came out of the woodwork and started it again, which is awesome.
That's
So
every
I thought we
year.
got. I know, but I thought this year we got away with it because they had another set of keys jangling in front of them to distract them.
Listen.
It didn't happen.
When the coronavirus came,
It all started with Starbucks.
Yeah, it
When
did.
all the
It
shit
did. It
started.
did all start with
When they
Starbucks.
changed their cups.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
So, but
Hippie Starbucks.
when the coronavirus first became the hot new thing to pay attention to back in March,
It wasn't Pokemon Go. It's a real problem.
Well, there's a fever that you get.
yeah,
so,
there
you know,
is.
it was a hot new thing.
Except it
This
wasn't
is true.
cowbell. There was a whole thing of like, what are we gonna name it? Or at least there was some like not so much of like what it's actually named, but like the nickname's gonna be. And Boomer Doomer was the nickname that came up.
Yeah,
And I
see
am
that.
happy that is because that's the generation that's doing all of this stupid shit.
Yeah.
They're
No,
taking
it's
away
true.
Christmas. No, we're fucking
No,
not.
nobody's taking away Christmas. It's so funny. I had this.
You mean you can't accept other fucking faiths or anything else?
Well, the idea that people don't celebrate Christmas.
Thank you, John, for watching and
'cause-
listening.
Because you can't always look at someone and just know what holiday they celebrate if you were to pass someone on the street. Like,
Well, yeah,
you have
but
no
no,
idea.
Jack, what did you say?
Before, you're saying that traditional.
Ming didn't celebrate shit.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to hear any greetings from you. He didn't want any
No,
season's
not at all.
greetings.
So happy holidays is fine because most people celebrate some sort of holidays.
Of course. Right.
Especially around this time of year.
Yeah.
So just it's okay.
Just I had this conversation last year with my cousin who we're on the same page as far as this goes. And I said, look, people can say whatever they want. And he was totally in agreement that he can't understand how people get outraged. And he had the best statement for it. And I want to pass this along to everybody. And you can start using it starting today, associated with the show. Hashtag take the cheer. Because that's what he said last year. It's like, just take the cheer. If somebody says happy holidays, he's like, take it. Just take it.
I mean, I don't
Do
know
I
about
get
you
to go
guys.
to? Do I get to go to a place where everybody knows my name?
They do.
Yes.
You know, there's two of them, right?
Well, one of them is shutting down.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, enough booze talk. It's
Yeah.
Christmas. All right.
Yeah, let's get back to booze.
Okay,
Fucking
and,
alcoholics.
like, come
No,
on.
but like I don't know about you guys, but I don't really
Every
like
day.
strangers enough to wish them anything. So I just generally don't say anything
Yeah,
at all.
Happy
Well, exactly.
Festivus, you freaking pagan.
I'm not worried about what to say to people because I just don't talk to them.
And
Yeah, my favorite thing is bah
Well, you do
humbug.
though for your job.
Yeah.
What
Well,
was
that's
that,
the other
Chris?
Yeah,
part.
but I mean, at least I know those people. But.
Oh, no, I was just like bah humbug's my favorite thing to say to
Goddamn
people.
right.
Yeah. Bah humbug. That's this fool over here.
Hey, listen.
I don't care what holiday greeting people say. Honestly, I don't. But the idea that there's a whole contingent of people who every year start this war on Christmas thing really just I don't get it.
It's war on any
they just can't
obvious Catholic or Christian holiday because they're that whole mentality of
right. They just can't imagine people don't
believe it.
Yeah.
Like they
they
don't
aren't
believe
on board with what they're on board with. Can you imagine? This?
Inconceivable.
Yeah. Always with the timely reference.
Yes.
But yeah, can you imagine there's people celebrating Hanukkah right now and not
Oh my
preparing for
God.
Christmas in a week and a half? Oh my God.
Actually, that's Adam in both aspects.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of uptight honkies clutching their pearls. Why is it people still jockey for the closest possible parking spot? I really don't understand why that's a thing at all. At all. Because when you can see literally the place I went to, I stopped at a Walmart just because it was on my way home, and I said, all right, I'm just going to go in. And there was a whole section with open parking spots, and I went right for it. And as I'm walking towards the entrance, there's a whole bunch of people jockeying for the closest spot as soon as somebody pulls
lazy
up.
bastards.
And I'm thinking, why?
It's like we're in North Dakota here, where it's negative 100 degrees. You don't want to walk.
And like I tell you, there are
and yesterday it was
winners
like
and
60.
losers.
There was 65 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Awesome day to walk. No, Engineer Chris is right. There are winners and losers.
There are winners and losers. Sometimes you're just the loser.
So
actually, gotcha, bitch.
Circling back to the Hanukkah comment you were making. Obviously, all of us here grew up somewhat Catholic Christian. Whether or not we believe it now is a different story. But we grew up with the Christmas story, so to speak.
Right.
And we were only told when we were growing up that Hanukkah was the celebration, the 8 days of light. The candles and oil didn't go out, and whatever else. Right.
Sure.
So I did a little bit of research, watching a couple videos. There's a YouTube series called.
Could you perk up a little bit? Jack is falling asleep as we speak.
I
see his head dropping. Just like, come on.
It's past 10 o'clock. He has to go to bed.
He's not the two of you. Yeah. Look who's talking.
So
I'd be asleep already.
Anyway, there's a YouTube series called Overly Sarcastic Productions, and they do history stuff.
Okay.
And they talked about Hanukkah, and there's a character in the Hanukkah story called Judas Maccabeus. I probably butchered that last name.
Probably.
Okay.
Probably.
The last name somewhat translates to sledgehammer or hammer in some sort.
Okay.
So he was literally the first Hebrew hammer.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's a hell of a setup. I'm sorry.
I remember that stupid movie.
Yeah. That movie was amazing.
Shalom, motherfuckers.
Tell us more about this Hebrew hammer.
Do you really want me to go there?
Yes.
I think he does.
No. Well, I mean, maybe.
Well,
yeah, if there's there's a contingent of chosen who want Andrew to go down this rabbit hole of misinformation.
They should know this story already.
Feel free.
If not, they need to go talk to their local Rebbe and what the hell.
Chad Rogers says definitely not immaculate
Maccabee.
Chad Rogers definitely not immaculate reception for DeFranco. Yes, everybody, please keep making with the insults about Jack.
Yes,
we're all for
because he's
it.
not here.
Yeah, he stayed his ass at home.
No, yeah.
We want to make him feel bad for it.
Yep.
That's why we're leaving him on camera the entire
For
time.
once, it's not me.
Yeah, Andrew's out of the barrel.
Good job, Jack. Good job.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Uh-oh, we're losing viewers because we're not talking about booze anymore. Everybody's just like, you guys get back
See,
talking
I
about
told you.
alcohol, please.
quick, Andrew, what can you tell us about more whiskey?
Yeah, like I don't care
Hold
about
on,
the
Ming,
Hebrew
let me go
hammer.
Look at your stash over there. Forget the comic books. Ming has a secret stash of booze in the next room.
We do, yes. We have many bottles of, it helps people talk.
We have
It is a social
clearly
We need people to talk here.
we have many booze.
All the booze.
Do you have an Angel's Envy in there?
I have one in every room, yes.
Yeah.
Why, do you
No,
want some?
I mean open.
I do have one open. Would you like some? Okay.
Yes, he would. Look at him. Ming's like, well, I want.
I don't. Yeah, Ming's like, oh, you're twisting my arm. Oh God, no.
So we are gonna have one.
Yes, have some.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. There's a beer in front of me. Fuck.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, what?
You're completely losing. You need to get more in the bag.
He's too busy flapping his lips.
Oh please, shut the fuck up! You are committing sacrilege over there, using a Glencairn to drink fucking beer out of.
This isn't just any beer, though.
I understand that, but still, it's beer out of a Glencairn.
I don't give a shit what it is. This is a vessel.
Yeah.
It's
a
merely
vessel?
merely a vessel.
Yeah. For
for my enjoyment.
Getting the beer into his
You
belly.
are goddamn right, Ed. The best conversations do include scotch.
Ooh.
There's the Angels Envy, everybody.
Oh my God.
It's here.
From the land of Mitch
Andrew-
McConnell.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, finished in port wine. Oh, it's port wine too.
This is the legacy, the pride of Lincoln Henderson.
Hot damn.
Master distiller before he passed away.
What's that action?
Okay.
I had never seen some shit like that.
What a snob. Did you see this shit?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I'll admit that's an absolute snob move.
Kills coronavirus.
Yeah, exactly. This is my 140 proof moisturizer.
Fair enough. Enjoy, my friend.
Thank you
Enjoy.
very much, man.
Of course.
He's going to leave with the bottle.
No, I'm not.
Convicts.
No.
Convicts.
Take the cannoli, leave the bottle of Angel.
Yeah.
May I?
No.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So what I
Just
just
a bit,
did,
please.
it's a way to get,
Thank you.
because by rubbing your hand, by getting some on your hand and rubbing your hands together, you're burning off the alcohol. So you're gonna get the flavors of the whatever was in the barrel. Why are you laughing?
I've never heard a more snobbish thing in my life.
He's not.
Hold on.
He's not wrong. It's
And Andrew's
just-
got hairy palms.
Oh my god.
You's a bitch. You guy, Ming, I know would probably more enjoy it. But
I
you
think-
guys
I
don't
think
know.
It's better than hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
The gentleman
I
in the
think-
back, Ming, is- No, you need to get this. Chad Rogers, you got to try the. You got to try the single barrel, the small one. That is incredibly smooth. Try that.
Have you had this one, Andrew, or not?
I have no Angels Envy. I have not.
Cheers.
Salute.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
Kills COVID on contact.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, the White House is stocking up on the Angels Envy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's why. Hey, people are back because there's booze. All right.
Wow.
It is good shit.
Wow.
And it's not,
It
you
all
know.
smells the same to me.
Whoa.
You're too close.
Iodine.
You're getting. Yeah. Really?
He's like, I don't know.
I was just- I was
How do you
hard-
know what iodine
Listen,
is like?
listen. I've been drinking. None of your business.
Wait, is there a story here?
I've been drinking. There's.
He's drinking hand sanitizer. COVID's hit him
Let
hard.
me text my lawyer real quick. Survey says cannot discuss.
There's an NDA somewhere.
I can't even discuss the NDA. No, I've been drinking this Dogfish Head, which is like super sweet because it's made with like 4 types of fruit, which is awesome. And then there's this, which is made of like, I don't know, Lucifer's urine. And it's just super strong.
That is
and just
not Dewar.
It's
Yeah.
burning.
Fuck you.
It's burning.
It burns.
It does. You want some?
No.
Here, check this shit out. Come on.
Do it? All right.
Just,
you have to.
just to tell me, as somebody
Christian
who's
has to have some too.
Oh, no,
Am I too close if I smell it from here? You just keep telling me I'm too close.
can you pour it on your
Dude,
hands
you're like-
first and then
you're like-
and lick it off? That's I know that's potent, right? Just take a get a little hit off that. It's strong.
Get a little hit off this, man.
Is it or no? Am I just
Jack's like, what the fuck am I
Am
missing?
I just a novice?
Yeah.
It
that's
is.
good
It's strong.
shit, though, man.
It's very strong.
Hey, man, you got a malt liquor? It'd be a lot cooler if you
fuck
did.
that. It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Oh, heartburn.
Yeah, right.
It's good
It
shit.
does.
Man,
It was
Jack
strong.
Daniels single barrel. Yep.
That'll
Chad,
put,
you make me jealous.
that'll
I
put,
guess
that'll put
I'll
hair
work
on your
my way up.
chest. Yeah, that'll put
Yeah,
hair on
no,
absolutely.
oh, I'm good on that.
Yeah,
so
me too.
All right.
He's like, I'll take it.
I mean, that's fine. I would have finished it, but it's yours.
So out of
God
the
damn,
two,
what's your tolerance
you-
like these days?
Yeah, seriously.
out
Like,
of between the Dalmore and any of the, did you tried the Peat Monster when I gave it to you before?
yes,
Out of everything besides the Sonic Archaeology.
right. The Dalmore.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm down with that. Interestingly, because Ryan and I drank out of my glass, you drinking that means you're basically kissing the two of us. So enjoy it.
Like that hasn't happened before.
Well,
He's like,
listen.
tastes just like it smells.
Ryan, in response to you, my tolerance has gone up a lot because I've been drinking.
Heavily.
Well,
I have a 5-year-old. I've been drinking heavily. What?
Wait a second. I hear Tara somewhere. She may be still listening.
What do you look for? Oh, he's playing with Lego. Oh, the Lego.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Ecto
I
One.
didn't think it was still in the box. I went to go look.
Get that out here.
I got distracted. I saw that.
I kept it in there.
Yeah.
I
By
kept
the way,
it in there.
for anybody who's been hanging out this entire time, what did you expect in the second half? It's half in the bag. Holiday spectacular. I mean, you knew things were going to get a little loopy, right? So, you know, we start.
Yes, you do, Chad. Yes, you do.
Convicts, and can you tell my wife that is a high bar to clear?
It is. It is. Mike has set that bar incredibly high.
Like he really did. He's just like, "Good night, everybody." Like he pieced out during the
we
break.
got Ned Flanders and the Ecto One. That's a
Honestly,
nice touch.
I think my best gifts have been Lego sets. That and RC cars.
That I'm telling you.
I loved. Oh man, a couple of years ago, my
love
brother
this.
got me a TARDIS. The Doctor Who.
Really?
Yeah, the Doctor Who playset.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
I love.
It's
love
the one
Lego.
that now
That's
I
like
saw.
fully expandable.
Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one was cool because it had David Tennant's Doctor in it.
Yep.
It had all the current Doctors. Mm-hmm. I loved.
I was gonna get that for my sister, but I'm like, I don't want to spend at the time.
You don't wanna
it was
spend $4 billion.
It was like $75 or something for that set. I'm like, I don't think she's gonna take that much time to build this thing. So I got her the pop dolls.
That's why I'm currently debating on whether I want to invest in the Ghostbusters Firehouse Lego set because I know I'll probably.
Isn't that like 400 or something like
it's
that?
a lot.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
a lot.
You don't brag.
Is that even still in
Wait, do
circulation?
you have that?
I do have it.
Of course you would. Of course you fucking would.
It opens up and everything.
Listen,
Yeah.
man.
Are they
I
still
think this
making
dude
it?
Gets it? Like, well, I probably get it used.
Well,
probably
that's
much
true,
cheaper.
yeah.
But like,
Even used, it's still going.
anything like Ghostbusters related, I love that movie. So like,
Sure.
anything, like on my desk right now is the Ecto 1 and 1A from Playmobil because they're like my
Playmobil.
I don't have the
They
1A
made
yet.
the best one. They made the best toy of the Ecto ever.
They do. It lights up and it makes sounds. It's fucking awesome.
It's epic. I don't care
and they
what
make
any of
kids'
y'all say.
toys, and they decided on Ghostbusters.
They made a DeLorean that was fantastic.
Yep.
And they made a Mystery Machine that was fantastic. So
Yep.
so shut the fuck up about judging me about Playmobil.
I have the
I know,
Playmobil
I'm
Firehouse
sorry.
too.
I've just been blown out of the water.
got the
You're in the wrong.
Firehouse.
You're in the wrong building for
I
that.
guess I am.
It's so good.
The Firehouse was awesome. The Ecto One is awesome that they did. I'm such a fan.
Hey,
Listen, I would have loved to get the Star Destroyer, like the Imperial one, but I
Yeah,
didn't
different
have-
franchise.
I know it's a different franchise.
No, but still.
Yeah, that thing fucking 5 feet long and like at the time.
4,000 pieces.
Do you have
like,
one?
yeah.
Do you have one?
I don't have the Star Destroyer. It would be in
okay.
here if I did.
Well, this is true.
Yeah.
I would be drooling.
In a glass case,
It
in
would be
lucite.
on this- it would be on
it'd be
this table.
taking
It'd be
over
on
this
this
table.
table.
That's exactly what it would
Well,
be
that's
doing.
it. We need somebody's mugshot and sell some T-shirts, make some money to get this started.
Speaking of could take over
Tops,
the table.
Ed DeHaren. Ed DeHaren is watching this. You need to shut the fuck up about Elijah Craig.
Will you calm down over there? Jesus. Can we cut his mic off,
Ed
please? You're grounded for screaming at the audience.
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Let me talk from out here.
I think I heard my ears pop.
I know.
It's got good taste,
Elijah
though.
Craig, Bauman Brothers, Jefferson Reserve, or Jefferson Ocean.
We will have a bottle of Jefferson Ocean sometime soon.
That's the one that's at sea, right?
Yeah,
The one you were talking about
it's
last time?
aged at sea. We will have a bottle of that. Not now,
That's the next live show.
but soon in the future.
Ed
will.
DeHaren, how the hell are you?
Yeah.
You have good taste, Ed.
Merry Christmas.
We love you, Ed.
Good to see you.
We
Love
love
to
you,
the
Ed.
family. Haven't seen you in ages, but
Yeah.
still love you, dude.
Wasn't that G.I. Joe Battleship that fit almost this entire table?
It would've.
One of
It's-
like your dream Christmas
I-
present?
yeah.
Like the actual
Really?
figurine?
Yeah.
Massive.
It was
had
like
it.
10 feet long.
You had it?
I had it. I bought it on the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
I bought it on the TV show.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
pretty sure
it's not
someone
in
came
here.
brought that in, right?
Well, so here's a real quick story. So I bought it on the TV show. I wanted it for 30 years, and I finally got it. Didn't have anywhere to put it. I didn't have a studio back then.
Right.
No room at home, so it sat in the basement of the store for years.
Oh, man.
And finally, Walt Flanagan was like, "Dude, can you get this out of here?" And I was going to take it to a storage unit. It was in boxes, but so what ended up happening was I put it back together. I had it at the store. This guy came in. He was like, "Hey, is this for sale?" I was like, I really don't want to sell this, man. I really don't.
right.
But what's your offer? He's like, "Listen, I'm a huge fan. I think me and my son would really enjoy this. I'm opening a brewery here in Red Bank. If you sell it to me for X
You get
dollars,
visitation rights.
I'll give you, you'll get visitation rights, and I'll give you free beer for life." And that man ended up being John Ross Kokoza.
Really?
And I sold it to him. And it definitely worked out in my favor, I believe.
Yeah,
So,
I think so.
yeah,
'cause
and he
now
has it,
he's-
so I can go see it whenever I want. So
That's
it's not
amazing.
There you
it's not
go.
a big deal. And I was
That's
like, all right,
I mean,
That's a
I
win-win.
had Gray Skull, Eric. I had Gray Skull, and it was ruined by my pets.
Can you wait till there's an opening to
No,
start?
I'm not
people?
He's
you should
talking
talk-
to the people.
Can you turn him down?
So wait, that's how you met John when he bought the set. That's amazing. I
Yeah,
love
that's
that.
pretty
That-
great.
that
I mean,
is-
especially because
That's where you first met him?
It's not like
Yeah.
you had it at home, so
No,
it
like
was
there-
just
I have
sitting
no-
in the basement. So
that's
perfect.
The
That's a
7-foot
perfect situation.
plastic aircraft carrier. That's a rich kid's toy. You know why? Because
It
you need
is.
a mansion to put it
I was actually, I was gonna say,
That was
just
it.
put it somewhere. That was your entire garage at one point. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, how big was that thing? Like,
It's
that
7
was-
feet. It's
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
it's as long as this table right
Yeah.
here.
You
Yeah.
got to get him to bring that in one
Amazing.
day on a podcast just to review it.
You need like 6
Yeah.
people to carry that in.
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna need pallbearers. for
Careful.
that.
Yeah.
You gotta get the dancing
So,
ones.
so
Never
I know,
had that.
I know it went to a good home. He did not renege on the free beer offer. It's here at the studio.
Yeah,
We have the free
absolutely.
beer.
Yeah.
He's a sponsor. We're great friends. And
It's-
and I told myself, I was like, listen, I'll get another one day, but in box.
The
Like,
best
that's-
Right.
possible
God.
scenario, though.
Yeah.
But that's
Like that's
my-
a perfect story.
Ryan,
that's-
Ryan, you,
yeah, it couldn't have worked any better.
You and Jack brought Chris and I up north to what was that toy stores or the collector's store's name? What was that? Once upon a time in Hollywood. What was that? No, that was
No, Hollywood
No,
Heroes.
no, no.
Hollywood Heroes. And he had the Yoda downstairs that was like
Christ.
$400 to $600 or some shit. Shut up.
I didn't need to say anything. You said it for me, buddy. I don't know.
It was Hollywood Heroes, and Chris wasn't there.
It's Hollywood Heroes, and hey, fuck you, so and so.
Remember that store, the Once Upon a Time store?
Once upon a time in Hollywood, New
Hold on,
Jersey.
hold
I mean,
on.
yeah. Jack, you enjoying a beverage while you're in the
I had a glass
studio?
of milk.
What?
I had a glass of milk.
All right, well then, fuck off. Can you get
say
rid of him, please?
Are you gonna say, are you gonna say your prayers and eat your vitamins too?
I'll think about it.
Hey, vitamins are important, all right?
Yeah. I'm gonna take off. See you all later.
All right, Jack. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thanks, you, Jack.
The audience appreciates it, and now they're going to come back because Jack's gone. So, what a relief, am I right? Everybody owns like, thank God. We need to see those guys' faces in full screen. We can't do the split screen.
It's really because
Man,
Bing's here. That's
This is
what
my
it
good side too. So it's, you know,
The back of your
I
head is
appreciate it, yeah.
absolutely your best side. It's like- and not only
That's
that,
what I'm saying,
but
yeah.
you have the Santa hat covering anything we could possibly see.
Exactly,
Like you got
yeah.
the little puffy end, like
Yeah,
hanging
it's
on the
just-
side of your face that's actually angled somewhat towards the camera. There he is, everybody.
Yeah. This is why I like to sit here.
Get a gand at Ryan Taggart's mug.
You can probably see my ass crack too because my shirt's coming up.
Probably.
so
Well,
this
that's
is-
a little bonus.
You got a
for
good shot
everybody
right
who's at
here.
home. Yeah.
Who needs
What do you think this camera's for?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, listen,
Yeah, cameras all over this
OnlyFans
place.
podcast is reserved for Respect the Blackout. Okay?
I don't know. I think we should have a crack cam on this show because
God.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. It's random.
We're talking about those guys a lot in this show right about now. We need to just shout them out too. Like, can you tag them in the comments or something?
Yeah, respect the Blackout
Yeah,
podcast.
seriously.
We're fans. We're gonna get him in here because
We
they
should.
did a.
Yeah, let's do a
Oh
double
my
show
God.
and just get wild.
They did a. No,
Oh,
Equally
no.
nerd. Oh, wait,
Dude.
we got to get cosplay. They have to get cosplay girls then.
all right.
All right.
Oh no!
stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
no,
yeah.
no.
Twist our arms. Oh no!
I wasn't saying that in a bad way.
That
I was
sounds
like,
terrible.
I was like, let's do it.
Engineer Chris wants him for himself.
You're damn right.
Sounds awful.
Three of us be damned.
It's a goddamn party when they're here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely is.
It is. Well, on top of that, they did what was it? They did Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. Like they did a taste test, which was amazing.
Wait, what?
So if you guys
Wait,
haven't
I
seen
missed
that,
Can we
one.
do that?
that's
can
why
do
I
that,
said
yes.
I want to do a hot
How
wings
long
thing.
have you watched them? That's an old episode.
I looked
when
them
we
up.
when we first came in here, we looked at all the different podcasts in
Right.
here that you got up on the wall, and those guys were actually leaving when the four of us.
Well,
Yep.
they
Oh,
were
yeah.
here
Yep.
before that. When Jack and I came the first time back 3 months ago,
Yep.
they were here
Yeah.
before we went in.
Yep.
And we were just kind of, just politely,
Yeah.
exchanged
Yeah,
hellos and, everything.
and they've always been that
they were
way.
Cool
even
as
ever
hell.
s- Yeah. So like,
And,
why
we-
not?
Yeah. Oh, they'll. I mean, I hope they'll do it. I can't imagine.
Oh,
they
they'll
wouldn't.
do
Yeah,
it.
they'll
Let's
totally
hang
do it.
out,
do
eat some
it, yeah.
chicken. Like
Yep.
everybody
Yeah,
wins.
Absolutely, I am.
That's the next. That's the next live show. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be alcohol. It's gonna be wings.
Yeah.
Which would be awesome. What?
Boathouse swings.
All right, we'll work on it.
Yeah,
See how we can
let's
get it.
just-
Listen,
slow down.
I say we submit to whoever wants us to plug their wings on air. They just send them over here.
Give us free wings.
Yes, yes.
Hey, Cluck
absolutely.
You, call us.
We'll eat them and we'll.
I love me some Cluck You. Oh man.
You know what's crazy? I never had
why
Cluck
not?
You until I worked here.
Really?
Until it was that one time when
Yeah, we had a Christmas
Essential-
party and
Essential Guide.
Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
yeah,
You were
yeah.
telling us about that.
Yeah, we had that, and then we ordered like 100 boneless wings one time.
Yeah, you
I
mentioned
took
that.
home
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Dude, I love Cluck You.
Yeah,
That was the first time I ever had it. I love Cluck
I mean,
You.
they're
Nice
like
one,
12
Eric.
feet from here.
Well,
so
I don't live around here. I live about a half an hour.
Well,
from
I know.
here.
Yeah, you don't.
So-
here,
He's
but-
over by me.
So
Right.
I never was like, I'm gonna have that random chicken spot because I'm very particular about my chicken. So when they brought it in and it was just like in front of me, and I was like, this looks delicious.
They've spread out. They got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they're really like I've had wings from multiple Cluck You locations, and they're always just as good.
Yeah. It's,
So we'll have to make
not
that
a-
happen. It's consistent, yeah, for a small
Okay.
like franchise, or like Bubba Coos. Like there's one they start out with like 2 locations. Now there's I think 25
Bubba
in New
Coos is
Jersey
really
or
good,
something.
though.
We love Bubba Coos.
Yeah,
Coos.
they're another one.
I will say it's better than Chipotle.
Absolutely.
It is better than
100% back
Chipotle.
you up.
Yep.
I mean, number one because they have shrimp. That's why I think they're better than
They have
Chipotle.
seafood in general.
That's
They do,
automatic, yeah.
I mean, that puts them ahead. But I love Bubba Coos. But they started, I think it was just like Tom's River and Brick or something, and now they do legit.
Point
Like they
Pleasant,
have a
yeah.
billboard. I think it's like 28 locations.
all
in
over the
Jersey or
place.
something. They're
Yeah.
all over now.
No.
Now,
which is
speaking
amazing.
of meals, is there anything around Christmas time that you guys particularly look forward
Nice
to?
plug right there.
Like,
Oh,
is
good
like,
nice
question.
segue.
Is there
Yeah.
anything like with that? Like,
Thank
they're
you
like,
for wrangling
yes!
this and wrestling
Yes.
the control back. And
Because
That's
I
why
love
he's
Bubba
the
Coos
engineer.
too, but what do they have that's Christmas oriented? Probably.
I guarantee you they'll find
they
something.
have a
Nothing we've done on the show is
the
Christmas
Fala La
oriented.
Fajita.
they have a holly burrito bowl.
They put the cilantro around the edges of it and put some kind of hot sauce on two little balls. That's a really good question. Actually, we brought this up for the Thanksgiving show. We talked about whether or not spiral ham or ham in general is a Thanksgiving food or a Christmas food.
Right.
For my family, at least, specifically my in-laws, spiral ham, or at least a big ham, is more of a Christmas-oriented meal. I mean, you can eat it any time of the year; it doesn't matter. But in general, if it's going to be attached to a holiday, it'd be Christmas. A nice honey glaze on it, or
Right.
anything like that.
Okay.
It's definitely a Christmas meal.
All right, thank you, Tiny Tim.
Yes.
For presenting the most boring.
Oh, shut the fuck up! It's delicious.
Get him, Ming.
I get him once, and all of a sudden,
Ming's like, I got my whiskey.
we're good.
Smack you down. What about? Do you have a typical? I know we obviously went into Thanksgiving. Do you have a typical like Christmas protein?
Yeah. So every year my parents host a Christmas Eve party with a couple of their friends who they grew up with.
Okay.
So it's like a small little party, and one of my uncles, who's not actually blood, but was basically my uncle. He makes a stromboli every year from scratch.
Ooh.
And it's fucking amazing. And
Like
it's the
a
best stromboli.
giant stromboli?
Yeah, he comes with this tray, brings it.
Holy crap! It's
With
like this
2
size-
huge strombolis that are like this big.
like
Like the
speedball.
size of a
Yeah.
GI Joe battleship?
Like like just made. Yeah, like it's like the size of this table. Yeah, and there's like
I
two
mean,
of these
if
huge
he
Strombolis.
can, like I'll pay. Like we'll all,
Yeah, I
we'll all
absolutely
pony
will.
up for a big ass Stromboli.
And it's
Fucking
the
nothing
thing
wrong
I
with
look
a bowling.
forward to
Abso-fucking-lutely.
right? Yeah,
every Christmas. It's the one food that I
That's
look forward
awesome.
to.
awesome.
What filler?
what's in
filler?
it?
So
What's in
it's pepperoni and cheese and like spices that he puts
Just
into
all
it.
the
and-
meats. All
yeah,
the meats.
it's so, and the grease coming out of it is
All the
artery
blood
clogging
flowed away
and-
from Andrew's head, and I'm not going to tell you where it went.
Yeah, and it's so like you get grease all
Did you
over
have a
you.
stroke too?
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Yes, I did.
One of his
Just
arteries-
You or a
listening to
loved one have
pepperoni
diabetes?
and grease.
one of
Do
his
you or a
arteries
loved one
clogged
have
just listening
diabetes
to it.
after listening to him describe?
Diabetes.
Because I definitely got diabetes just
Yeah.
hearing from that.
Andrew's
yeah,
got
It's totally worth it.
just
I have
hearing
a
about it.
coronary right now.
And Andrew's got the meat sweats just hearing
I
about it.
absolutely do. The only thing that will make that better is if you put like Italian sausage and whatnot in it, like crumbled Italian sausage.
Okay.
Yo, can
Yeah.
you stop?
And
I mean, I love like that meat
Calm
lover
down. Put
shit.
that away.
Yeah.
Put that away.
Calm down.
Before he puts the sausage on it, make sure he pours it on his hands and rubs it around him
Yeah,
like like
In your finger.
like a stuck-up prick. Just make sure he does this first.
I think I smell him. Smell the sausage.
Fuck you guys. Pinkies out.
When in doubt.
You got something, Ming? That now that you have Christmas, do you have I'm not being snide. I'm just he said it. He volunteered
my wife is like of Ukrainian Polish descent, so we kielbasa and pierogies.
Oh, dude,
Homemade or
well, I found this little Polish lady in Tom's River. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yep.
She's this little old battle axe Polish lady.
But she makes the best Polish food.
Yeah, she's so good.
Yeah,
so good.
Where in Tom's River is it?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you. It's in this weird strip mall.
Because I live in Tom's River. I'm interested.
Yeah.
Because I love kielbasa and pierogies.
It's actually across the street from some weird comic book shop. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in a strip
Well, if it's
mall.
in Tom's River,
well, that's got to narrow it down.
narrows it down significantly.
Yeah.
Now I'm like
37
pierogies.
Where is there a comic book shop in Tom's River?
I don't know.
Yeah, look that up. Then go across the street and look up.
We'll get back to you. We'll look it up.
I need
Polish food, Tom's River, New Jersey.
German butcher. Is that considered Bayville or
Forked River?
Yeah, German Forked River.
Yeah.
The German butcher on Lacey Road.
Yeah, on Lacey Road.
Oh my God, Ming.
Yep.
If you have the time, go down Lacey Road, Forked River. It's right off the Parkway.
Yeah.
There's a German butcher right there.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Okay.
He's right.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I mean, when I used to do electrical work, there was a guy that I worked with who had dogs, and he would go there simply to buy the bones. From the leftover
for his dogs to gnaw on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seriously, no. This is like he's got stuffed pork chops, or like 2 inches thick with fucking.
Okay, I'm in, man.
And the kielbasa.
Oh my God.
All right, I'm in.
Seriously,
Yeah, my mom is Polish, so she makes kielbasa and pierogies for holidays too. When it's
Comic Relief.
Yeah,
Ed Keller with the pull through.
Yep, Ed Keller. That is it. Yeah, I can't remember what the
Comic
place is
Relief.
called.
Well, there you go, 166. So
Yeah,
look up
thank you,
Comic
Ed.
Relief, Polish food, and
Thank you, Ed.
something's bound to come up.
She's amazing.
Yes.
All right, mostly jokes, mostly ethnic jokes.
Yeah.
So
Comic
much good
Relief,
food.
Polish.
So much good food.
What do you have? Do you have a tradition? I mean, you asked the question, so you must have something in mind.
My family kind of lumps Thanksgiving and Christmas foods kind of together, so both holidays we share those same meals kind of. But I come from a big black family, so every year growing up I would always get the amazing baked mac and cheese on my dad's grandmother's side, and they never shared the recipe, and it was my
exactly what it is.
Exactly. So it was my aunt Deborah's, and she had passed away like maybe 2 years ago, and then my cousin Jamal was like, here's how you make it, Christian.
Whoa,
and he
you
sent
got
me,
it?
and I got the recipe, and I made it myself, and it was beautiful.
You need to bring that in.
I'll make a batch for y'all.
we need
I'll make a batch for the new year.
Listen.
Nice.
Baked mac and cheese.
We're gonna have the most
nothing
amazing.
else.
We're gonna have the most amazing potluck here.
we got some wings and some mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh my
Bourbon,
God.
Scotch.
Oh,
shit,
dude.
yeah.
We need-
100 boneless wings from Cluck U and mac and cheese.
We're gonna book the studio for the day.
All right.
Just tell us whatever the flat rate is for booking. Like we're gonna block it out for the
we'll
day.
figure it out.
We're gonna save up
we
and
gotta bring Respect the Blackout also.
Totally.
They have to be here.
They got to know somebody who does ribs. I'm saying that just because they probably do is all. There's no stereotyping involved.
No comment.
Yeah. I was going to say.
And Chad Rogers and moon pies.
Yes. Moon pies and RC Cola for everybody.
I love the Nixon you inflicted there for a little
Well,
while.
I didn't do the piece. I just wanted to throw it out. I'm not channeling Tricky Dick.
Not a crook.
But I am a fan of
We're going to get
Yes.
the moon pies.
Chad Rogers, everybody. Chad Rogers.
Thank you, Chad.
Love you, Chad.
I was going to say I'm not a cook, but, there's that.
Mike was,
but-
so he was a culinary.
Yes.
But Mike's going to have to cook some shit, too. Right?
I know somebody was like, "Did you kick Mike out? Where did he go?" Like,
Yeah,
nobody
by the
noticed.
way, so
Nobody
if
noticed.
anybody's wondering, like, Mike said, "Fuck this." No,
No, Mike.
he did. He had to take off. Actually,
Mike's
He said
bedtime
he
is
was
10 p.m. if not earlier. So
That's these two.
That's us too.
But here's the thing: they still drink, and that's why they're up.
Right,
Like, they had to
yeah.
be bribed.
Oh, please.
If I wasn't here, I would have been asleep 2 hours ago.
Exactly. But this is so much better.
It is.
You're never going to
Yeah.
remember the sleep you didn't get.
I tried to take a nap before I came here after I was done working, and
You're
it just
too
didn't
wired.
work. I was too wired.
Yeah, you're excited. I was too, actually.
And I
the
had this
way
whole
here.
plan. I was like, I'm going to sleep for like 2 hours, and then I'm going to stay up late with the guys, and it's going to be okay. And I was in
How
bed, and
adult
I'm
of
like,
you.
what's that?
How adult of you.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because I was like, I know I'm
I'm
not
all
going to get
for
home till
naps.
late.
Yeah.
I have to work in the morning. you know.
Yeah. Good thing you only need to commute to your back room.
I have to
so
commute.
there's that.
Yeah, I have to commute like 16 feet. to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lucky fucking.
Wow.
No, it fucking sucks. I hate it. And I want to go back to the office.
Wait, what do you do?
Mad he is.
What's that?
What do you do?
I work for a health insurance company.
Oh, I was
boring
like, oh,
shit.
you
Yeah.
review Lego sets. I thought I literally.
That's his dream
literally
job.
thought-
That's my dream. Yeah.
If anybody at Lego of America is watching,
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Please hire me.
please, everybody in this room, if we're being honest. and,
Yeah, I mean, hell, shit.
Yeah, I
we
mean,
gotta
you
give
guys
it-
will work for Lego doing
I'll design something.
Yeah.
Like, give me fucking
market research.
better
me
than
a
what
Lego-
we're all doing now.
Give me a Lego movie and I'll be the happiest man in the world.
Yeah?
I would direct the hell out of a Lego.
Yeah,
movie.
this
Really?
Listen,
I would make an amazing Lego movie.
here's
I feel like.
here's
We
the
can
time.
write
I
a
feel like I could
script.
do it.
We fit 2 hours, so we probably should at least wind down a little bit. I mean, we could go
Sleep
all
when
night
you're dead.
if
All
we're
right,
being
Adam.
honest.
Yeah, you guys, you didn't plan on going home tonight, right?
Yeah, because
No,
you're
no.
Girl,
marathon.
oh, wait, Sherry just fucking shouted you out.
Sherry
I
Bass.
was gonna say that, but I wasn't gonna volunteer her to make food.
Your girl makes ribs.
She's
I
good
like her.
enough. She's good enough to cook for me. I wasn't gonna put it on her to
Listen,
cook for
I
everybody.
will eat her food and I will enjoy it.
Ooh, she
You
made
will.
us. She made us ribs.
You ate ribs. You ate our ribs.
The
Yeah,
voice
they
of
were
God
good.
demands these ribs.
Well, you threw your apron in the ring, so now you
Yeah,
got to make
that's it, Sherry. You're
That's-
done.
You're libeled yourself now. So
Don't make me
But,
walk in front of that camera.
He will show off his sexual body.
And no one wants to see that green.
he's wearing blue, so we're gonna project a lot of stuff on him. We're gonna replace his shirt with a whole lot of images.
It's gonna be a Miss Bellum situation, but way less fun.
But if anybody, let's throw in some plugs since we're, again, allegedly winding down. If you want to check out allegedly, well, it could be 10 minutes. I mean, that's how it goes with us.
6 hours later.
All right, then.
But Arcade Productions, check them out on YouTube. There's some excellent stop motion stuff on there, excellent original music. So yes, this is a guy, Christian Cortez, should absolutely have his own
Has
like
been
Lego
Hotel.
movie.
I saw that.
You saw that song?
I saw that song.
He's great, right? This dude's
my
talented.
God. Seriously, no,
we should
seriously.
be working for him instead. He's literally like working for us,
Right?
Which is,
In a way.
ain't that some shit?
You know what? He's got to pay the bills somehow.
He does. That's listen.
Give it some time. Y'all will have your pilot commitment. You're good.
This is
Okay,
true.
thank you.
We all got to
And you'll
serve
have
somebody.
your Lego review show on the network. I got you.
That's
Oh,
it.
shit.
It's coming. We should do. Let's do a final time. I would like to toast shared universe.
All right,
Ming.
hold
Let's
up.
do another one. Everybody, pick
Yeah,
a
someone's
beverage
gotta
of your
pour me
choice.
something. Yeah.
You want a Coke or something, Engineer Chris? You want anything?
Nah,
You want to do it?
You want to
You know what?
show
No,
that?
give him the Sonic archaeology.
Yeah,
'cause he'll
I'll take
enjoy
some of
that.
that.
Here, yeah, take some of that. I'm just gonna have a thimble worth. But
You want to show that?
Please.
you want to
Wrong glass.
sit? Come on, sit here at the table. Join us at the everybody.
Yes,
come on, it's
yes.
the finale
Come
of the year.
on.
Engineer Chris, everybody. He's
Engineer
joining our
Chris.
camera.
Let's have it for him.
He's joining us. Christian Cortez. Here he is. Yeah, we got to turn his mic back on.
Unmute. Okay.
There we go.
Unmute.
Fucking live shows.
At least for the test. Yeah, exactly. Listen, it's the fun of doing a live broadcast.
To fucking live shows.
Yeah, it's a fucking live show.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks. All right. To Ming.
To Ming.
Yes, to me.
Oh, thank
Ming
you.
Chen.
Yes.
Thank you. But
Mike
to-
Zapsik.
Yes.
Shared
for sure,
Universe.
though.
Christian Cortez.
Damn, bro,
Thank you,
you're just
guys.
drinking a whole bottle.
He's got to wield something.
Do you see these hands? Damn it!
We appreciate all you guys
Yeah.
do.
We do.
You couldn't have made us feel more welcome here.
Absolutely.
listen,
And we are grateful.
We built this studio for guys like you, for sure.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely.
And we're
I'm
here to
glad you're
abuse
here.
it. We're
Yeah.
we will take full advantage
Get
of
used
your-
to us.
Give you our money,
Of
our
your
hard-earned
generosity.
cash.
Fantastic.
For this.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Seriously.
We have a blast here. Thank you so much.
I
do.
appreciate that. I
Thank you
appreciate
very
that.
much.
To you guys. To everybody.
Yes, to everybody. And to everybody at home, too, if you want to get a drink going.
Oh,
Yes.
we got a
Cheer
little-
with us.
The night is not young. But
No, it's not.
No.
All the more reason. Have a
All the
nightcap.
more reason. Yeah.
Join us. Pour yourself a nightcap, everybody.
So can I do my traditional toast?
yes, please.
Okay.
You're not going to smell anything, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rub it in my
How much of
eyes.
it's going to get poured on your hands
Yeah.
is what we want to know.
Just
So my traditional toast, my go-to toast is this: to lying, cheating, stealing.
This is from somebody's song.
It is.
To convicts?
to a pilot commitment.
To our future TV show.
To lying, stealing, cheating, and drinking.
Oh, none of my exes live in Texas.
To fight and cheat and stealing and drinking. If you fight, may you fight for a friend. If you cheat, may you cheat death. If you steal, may you steal a lover's heart. And if you drink, may you drink with us.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Salud.
Salud.
Slanchava.
Is that what Adam wrote in?
I don't know.
Or wherever.
Yes, that's what it is. That is Salancha.
Salanti.
Yeah, oh God, there are thousands of Scots that want to slap you right now.
I'm not
They've
even
heard it
Scott,
before from ugly Americans. Yeah, I guarantee
we fuck everything up. Yeah.
Convicts! Come on, Chris, that's all you. You have to do the whole. All right, come on.
I gotta be the
loosen up
police
the
chief
neck.
chasing the
At
convicts.
the end of every episode, we end with a recap, Animal House style, even though nothing has changed.
Previously on Chris Aballo's podcast experiment,
and it ends with shout every single time.
Yes.
If this music never changes,
Shout
convicts.
And the Karate Kid freeze frame at the end. You let me know when you want the credit sequence to roll because I have that.
Let's do a little finale.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You brought the whole yes.
And this is Wonderwall, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Yeah, I forgot.
Yes! To the meme master. Oh shit! And he brought the Taylor, the good guitar this time.
Ooh, look
That's
at this.
right. We'll never need another acoustic guitar for the rest of my life.
Look,
Ever not.
This
and the
was
hole is covered up.
spontaneous. Just so everybody at home knows, it's like this could be a train wreck. Just
We don't even know what's going on.
much like the last 2 hours. So
No, I think we've been steering possibly straight.
we've been in the second half. I think the booze helped. If I'm being honest, I think we were a lot more focused because
You know, I
everybody's
think
been-
I just noticed this is the longest I've ever seen your hair.
It is. You know what? As of this week, it's a year since I've had a haircut.
Wow.
So this is perfect for the whole acoustic guitar vibe you got going on right now.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
so while
I've known him for 10 years.
my
This is the longest I've ever seen his hair.
Yeah.
so
I-
while
it was
Jim
this long
Henson
in high
plays
school.
away over here, let's watch the view count go down.
Yeah.
Well, listen, this was a spontaneous idea, so I'm not going to say it's going to be good. I might forget the chords. I might mess up the words.
And then you guys can talk about Muppets for 6 hours. We'll
Coming in 2020. Yeah, right.
Best Christmas special and movie ever. So suck my dick, all right?
Bring it in.
just joshing you.
Here, in your fat face. All right.
Your mother.
My
face
listen,
really fat.
everybody here knows the
He's
song.
touching it.
Everybody here knows the song.
Do we?
You do.
Okay.
Trust me. You all can jump in on the chorus. You all at home can sing along if you want to.
Okay.
because
Oh, this is gonna be
with
bad.
Being here among community, family,
Okay,
then it's perfect. So
take it
Here we
away,
go.
Chris Aballo.
yes, here we go, everybody. Making your way in the world
Today takes
everything you got.
Take a break from all your worries. Sure would help a lot.
Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see. Troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
Taking a break from all your worries
sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. Yep. And they're always glad you came.
Live show, everybody.
You want to be where people see. Troubles are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name. Knows your name. Dun, 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 dun. And they're always glad you came. You want to go where people know. People are all the same. You want to go where everybody knows your name.
got it in the cup.
Crystal ball, everybody. Crystal ball.
That could have been worse.
I thought you were going to shout that out. I'm like, he's going to play 7
We didn't lose any viewers.
Yeah. Hey,
Thank you for tolerating that.
it could have been worse.
It could have been
You were
worse.
so happy when I made that Cheers reference earlier.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, they don't even know what's coming.
You were
That
getting
was
a
awesome.
fucking Christmas story.
Thanks, man.
Would you like to roll the credits?
We will, but first,
Okay.
I want to thank everybody. Of course, want to thank Shared Universe Podcast
Always,
Studio.
always.
Of course,
Thank you guys.
I want to thank Ming Chen and Mike Zapsik for being our
absolutely.
special guests today. I want to thank Pete Morano and Jack DeFranco for their contributions today. I want to thank Engineer Chris for tolerating us and always chiming
Yes.
in, and he's always welcome to.
We love having you on the show.
Yeah.
We do.
Oh, it's
We
it's
love
great
having
being here, honestly,
Dude.
Oh, this is awesome.
every time.
Every
you
time.
can be here every time.
Yes.
No problem.
We talk about all kinds of nerd shit, and we love
yeah.
you guys.
No more 6-hour Muppet conversations. I promise.
I don't.
Only you and Chris.
I don't.
He's like, I don't. Yeah.
And I want to thank Ryan Taggart. I want to thank Andrew Rizzatello. I'd like to apologize to my parents for being an embarrassment in general. And if they're tuning in, I'm really sorry.
I'm
Yeah.
going to second
And
that
for your
because
foul
I
mouth.
also, yes.
Foul mouth. No, it's.
Sorry, Mom.
I will say, at least the only person my father can hear is Andrew because he's shouting everything every 11 seconds.
Nice,
so,
nice.
There's that. I mean, at least he got
You
some
know how many
enjoyment out of you.
times I've had to adjust the fucking mic knob for this?
I know,
motherfucker?
that's
why I'm talking out here. I thought I was helping.
And I
gotta go back to heaven.
He never wears headphones. He never wears headphones, and he has no sense of what's going on.
It's
So
all
that's-
good.
it's just like,
how much liquor?
hooah.
Quite a magnificent Christmas show.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It was.
It was.
And we barely talked about Christmas.
I know. Well, listen, this show could have been weighed down by tropes and talking about the same old nonsense, but we all know. And we've also covered it in many episodes.
We talked about Christmas for like 6
We
minutes.
talked
It was
about
all
it a
right.
bunch
You
of
know,
times.
I gotta wait
out of 2 hours. Yeah.
And frankly, there was a lot of stuff that would have happened with this episode had it not been for the pandemic and COVID and various degrees of various things that could have happened. So next year's Christmas show is going to be pretty awesome because anything can just play out next year. And
we're going to have a vaccine, and we're going to be fine.
Yes!
And it's going to be good.
It's going to be
Everyone's
good.
going to be back.
That's right.
Freedom!
Even the dead?
Yeah. Even
Well,
the
yeah,
dead
that's-
are good. Listen,
They're working on that.
we brought back Macho Man Randy Savage from the dead.
That's very
right?
true.
So
That's
I mean,
very true.
look,
God bless his
you
soul.
don't see any of the
bless us. Everyone.
you don't see any of the late night Jimmies bringing back people from the dead for their holiday shows. They're sitting home on their fat asses showing reruns. We're here bringing back Macho Man because that's what we do. But listen, everybody, subscribe to the show, like I said, on Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts and everything. The best of's coming next week, and you're going to enjoy that. Despite listen, there's some bright spot in 2020.
What he's saying is he's going to be lazy. That's what he's saying.
No, not at all. I need some I need time away from you, is what it is.
I'm gonna need to postmark that. That was the quietest you were this entire
I know.
show.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I need
Is this another ASMR thing?
Yeah.
I need to nurse my left ear because of him. But there are three great things about 2020. New AC/DC album. Howard Stern signed for 5 more years with SiriusXM, and Cape came back. And there's a Best of 2020 show.
And
So those are
Murder
the
Hornets
three.
didn't actually become a thing.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So that's probably for the best, right?
I mean, the dead didn't rise from the grave either, so there's that. I mean, we could make a long list of shit that didn't go wrong.
Yeah.
To be fair, there are some people that will put that on their list of negatives that zombie didn't come.
This is true.
So
Ryan,
Yeah, this was not the fucking apocalypse I signed up for, all right?
Ryan now knows he can't survive a zombie apocalypse.
No, I know. Yeah.
But listen, everybody, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Joyous Kwanzaa.
Happy holidays.
Yes, Happy Holidays.
Happy
and
Festivus,
if
all
you
that
don't
stuff.
celebrate...
Happy Xmas.
If you don't-
Watch out for Santa Claus. Board up those fucking windows because
Krampus,
Yeah.
yo.
He could be a
Krampus.
super spreader. Watch out for Santa. He might be a
Yeah,
super
he
spreader.
could be a fucking super spreader.
How do we know? He's target demographic. So,
Old white guys with beards.
That's it.
Yeah.
Chris has made Engineer Chris take off his headphones. He retires his chair.
yeah, he's
for
like,
the
I'm
rest
out.
of the year.
you guys
Greatest.
can't have me on the show anymore.
World champion.
Just
need to
pigeonholed
get this man
Santa
a
as a
belt.
death spreader.
And if you don't celebrate anything, happy Monday. Thanks
Yes.
for tuning in.
Yeah.
And like I said, we'll be back a lot more in 2021. But subscribe. Check out the best of shows. If
sure.
you didn't catch this from the beginning, it'll be on the show's YouTube channel tomorrow. And the audio version will be in the podcast subscription as well. So go to chrisaballo.com to get all the links. And, of course, the YouTube channel, Half-Ass Media, search Chris Aballo's Podcast Experiment, whatever. You'll find it everywhere, I promise you. And that's going to wrap it up for the 2020 Half in the Bag Holiday Spectacular. I think it was a success. A good time was had by all in the room. I'm sorry to everybody at home if you didn't have a good time, but you should.
Why'd you sign up for
this?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's your problem.
You could have tuned into something else. Listen.
That sounds like a you problem, not an us
I think
problem.
the housewives are on or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's always something on.
Any number of
cable.
things you could have binged.
You could have switched over to Prime to watch Comic Book Men, but you stuck it out with us.
Yeah, what are you guys doing here?
That'll always be there for you. You don't
This
have
is
to
true.
worry.
Yeah, that's always this is timely. Even though
Like
it's
your parents.
Even
Wait,
though it's
what?
a holiday show.
Oh, come on. That's all, folks.
How dare you?
God damn it.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We hope you had fun. We sure as hell did. And until next time, for Mike Zapsik, Ming Chen, Christian Cortez, Ryan Taggart, Andrew Rizzatello, Jack DeFranco, and Pete Morano, this is Chris Aballo, and this was yet another experiment. Happy holidays.